Good afternoon, I'm Tyler Danberg. The Columbus Blue Jackets open the season tonight as they visit the Nashville Predators. Jack Reeves will start in goal. Pre-game coverage on the Fan starts at 7:30. Puck drops at 8. Over on the Fan 2, here Thursday night football at 8:15 as the 4-1 Eagles visit the 1-4 Giants. Ohio State Athletics tonight, number 22, women's soccer hosts Oregon at 7. Women's volleyball greets number 12 Purdue at 7. Game for the NLDS tonight, Dodgers host the Phillies at 6:08. Brewers at the Cubs at 9:08. LA and Milwaukee can advance to the championship series with wins. Basketball, Miami Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra will reportedly be tapped as the next head coach for the USA men's national team. This update sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. In the spirit of Halloween, Awaken 180 is offering free consultations all month long. Call 844-346-1800. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
The following is intended for immature audiences only. There's no such thing as a radio rating system. But if there were, this show would be rated O as in... Oh my God, this show is so stupid. These people should be in jail. Let's begin.
Good afternoon.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy. Featuring Panama Ted.
Ted's a fun guy.
And the Crazy Soundboard.
Hola.
I'm Dennis Farina.
So much.
I even made just a little bit of a diagram for you.
56, and is that correct? Walk, you little weasel.
Turn off your brain and unzip your pants. Here's Common Man and Timmy.
Happy Thursday. Welcome in. Hello, good, clean boy.
Hello, man. We're decked out, ready for another jacket season.
We didn't even coordinate it today. I got my jacket stuff on. You got your jacket stuff on. Teddy's all decked out. Even Fish. He hates everything. He's got his jacket stuff on today.
More people in the office, too. Anthony Rothman, of course, was wearing jacket stuff. I think Jen Winters has a jacket shirt on. She's
Jen
back
Winters
there working today.
is decked out. Evil Bald Colin wearing a Vanderbilt shirt for some reason.
Excited about that loss to Alabama.
How you doing, Ted?
Doing good, Mike.
How you doing, Tress? Oh, crap. I wasn't even ready for it. See? That's just dumb on me. How you doing, Tress?
Doing good, Mike.
You think he was just going to start speaking to you without hitting the button?
Pop in.
No.
That'd be nice. That'd be a neat trick.
Little Tress pop in.
Little illusions on the show.
Timmy,
Mikey.
I was outside last night.
I knew you would be.
Fire pit.
Yeah.
Adirondack chair.
Oh, man.
My wife, of course, looked at me like I was crazy because she had taken a shower at 5. And if she takes a shower, she can't let any outside air hit her body.
I can
including getting
understand.
packages off the porch. She's useless.
What? I can understand how she wouldn't want to sit next to the fire
She's
pit for half an
useless.
hour. I would even go out there for 5 minutes or so to hang out and just catch the breeze and get a feel of that warmth
none
there.
of that.
When you smell
The smell's pretty
smoky and
good.
everything, though.
It's
No,
not
no.
smoky. It's
If-
it's gas.
Okay.
It's not real wood.
Oh, well,
He's
then.
got the propane.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
then I have no
She's an
excuse
idiot.
then.
Right.
I can't help
And
her
she's
out.
the one. We were building this house. I need a fire pit. I need a fire pit.
I don't get it. Makes no
She's never
sense.
sat out there once. In 11 years we've been in this house.
Didn't she also pine for the Four Seasons room? The glass room in the back of the house?
It's screened in porch. It's not glass.
Screened in porch.
Screened
Either
in
way.
porch. Needed that. Never goes out there.
I love
Ever.
I love a screened in porch.
Never goes out there.
Do you go out there?
I go out there
You sit?
if the weather is appropriate.
Well, we're getting to appropriate weather.
That's
you put
right.
a TV out there
No,
for
it's
football
not,
watching?
That's not that's crazy.
Crazy?
No, when you sit in the house for TV watching, outside's
It's
for
part-
shooting the breeze and looking at the blue jay in the bird bath.
You and your Blue Jays. You need to get some more exotic birds back there for one. You need to have a TV
I don't
in
have
the,
to- no,
in
I
the
don't.
screened in porch. You put it up under the main wall
No.
so it's not as
I don't want it.
glary.
I don't want it.
I'm just saying.
I'm
I'm just saying.
saying, stop spending my money.
I think you would like it.
I wouldn't like
spending
it.
money. I'd take you down to the Sam's Club right now. I'm going to get you a TV for $192. Vizio, got all your smart apps, all
No,
that
it's
stuff,
not just
Roku,
that.
everything.
Because I got to mount it. No, it's too much.
I'd be happy to mount it for you.
Yeah, that's what I want. You to come over and mount stuff in my plaster.
If there were a side gig that I could do, I'm not saying I'd be a handyman.
Jesus.
I'd be your mounter. That's it.
You're going to come
Tim's
over and just mount
mounting-
TVs?
Tim's mounting service. I'm good at that. I've done that with every TV I've ever owned. I got it down to a science.
No,
I can work
I don't
quick,
want it.
and
Inside
I can
for
work
TV.
right.
Outside's for sitting in the dark. It was pitch black last night.
That's nice.
Got the fire going. I got my my pad. I'm looking at bread porn
bread porn.
People making bread
Yeah.
on Instagram.
Yeah.
I bought some.
You love bread,
some
so you
new
like watching people make it.
high protein flour shipped to me from Italy. I'm going to give it a go this weekend.
Focaccia bread?
See if it makes a difference.
You're going to make some of that?
Oh,
Yeah.
pizza.
Are
Going
you
extra crunchy on this one?
doing like Sicilian style pizza?
That's my specialty.
That's your specialty. So is that what you're going to be doing? A little bit of a thicker,
Correct.
denser crust there?
And I do all
Chewy?
kinds, but if I'm making pizza for myself, it is an upside down Sicilian.
You should, in the spirit of the Italian festival rolling in this weekend. People love getting that type of pizza there. It's very popular. You love to make that kind of
What do
pizza
you mean,
at home.
roll it in? Like, give it to people?
No, I just mean like to sort of celebrate that is this weekend.
Every weekend is Italian fest at my house. I'm 100% Italian. I'm baking bread, baby.
Well, yes. I mean, but you don't make pizza every single weekend.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, you don't.
In the fall and winter time? Yep.
It's good pizza, isn't it?
Oh, baby.
Remember when you brought in a sheet of pizza?
When did I bring in a
years
sheet of
about
pizza?
a couple years ago, you brought in a sheet of pizza.
I don't remember that.
You went through a phase
Yeah, you
where
did.
something was going on with this guy, and we never really found out what. I think I know. I actually think I know. And he started bringing in lots. I mean, it was more than usual, right, Teddy? He brought in
The
it was like
cookies
a week.
we had.
Yeah, cookies. There was like 2 days of cookies, 2 days of pizza.
There's something else that
Bread.
he
brought in the focaccia bread.
Yeah.
It was several weeks in a row.
He baked something else too. I think. Brian.
Very, very.
I don't
lovely.
remember that I brought in the pizza. What kind of pizza was it?
It was your kind.
Yeah.
It
No,
was
but
the
what did I put on it?
It was pepperoni.
Just pepperoni.
Just pepperoni.
But it
and
wasn't an upside down, was it?
No, it was Sicilian though. It was
Yeah.
thick.
Yeah, but I didn't have the sauce on top.
No, you
Okay.
did not.
All right.
You had some spice blend on it too, for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely.
Right?
Yes.
What was the
Yeah.
verdict on it?
Oh,
It was
tremendous.
good, yeah.
A
Okay.
9 out of 10.
Yeah, it was great.
Just a 9. All right.
A 9 is about as
All
good
right.
as it gets
I guess I
for
can't-
me.
Can't get that 10, huh?
You were clearly,
8.1.
You were clearly going through some stuff, and I was glad that you were, because it was good for the rest of
I'll
us.
tell you what it was. It was a couple years back. I have talked openly about mental health struggles in the past and how I control it with medication, and this is a lifelong thing. And it's not always going to be easygoing. And during that time, I was going through a little bit of a rough patch. And so what I do is I reset and I go and do the things that make me happy. Right?
Yeah.
So then it's like, well, I like baking things. I like making things. I'm gonna lean into that. And I'm gonna see if I can get through this rough patch. And I did.
It was good.
And I do it by feeding my friends.
And so again,
I'm miserable now. I should go start
It's-
baking. I'm gonna leave the show right now.
it was bad because it was recognizable, but it was good because it was tasty.
Well, you know what? No one asked me about it, so I guess it wasn't that recognizable. It's like, oh, Mike's feeling suicidal. Should we talk to him about it? No. The pizza's good.
I didn't say anything to you.
No, you didn't say anything. Nobody said anything to me.
I talk, I speak.
Teddy's handed me the razor blade.
I text, I talk.
That's right.
I'm a
couldn't even give me a clean one. It was rusty.
Just keep bringing the pizza in. Come on.
When I try to text, it just pisses you off more because I'm Samsung boy.
It
So there's really nothing I can do.
It does piss me
What do you
off.
want me to voice call you?
No.
Then it would really be bad.
None of that.
No, please no.
So anyway, got a new bread recipe. To try some stuff out this weekend. And if you're wondering what's going on tonight, I'm outside on the patio, fire, listening to the Jackets here
I was
on
going
the
to
fan.
say until 8, and then you're gonna watch the Jackets.
Well,
or
no,
you're just going to listen to the
I'll
Jackets.
go in at intermission. I'll
Start in
go
the second
outside
period.
intermission.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll come back in.
Watch first period.
Yeah, go back
Go
out.
outside. Come back in.
Come
go back
in.
out.
I'll leave the fire on. It's fine.
Oh, why not? It's just a switch.
What else? Oh, buried the lead. Breaking news today on T-Bone and Tyvis. Dean Evison was on the show this morning, Jackets head coach, and he announced that Jet Greaves will, in fact, get the start.
Bam, 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 bam.
Jet!
Woo, woo, woo. I like this.
I like it too.
like this.
It
This
is
is what
the
we talked about
only
yesterday.
reasonable thing to do. I am not saying that Jet Greaves goes out there and starts 82 games and he wins the Vezina Trophy. I'm not saying that. I know you need 2 goaltenders if you're going to be a good hockey club the entire season. I get it. But we've seen 2.5 years 3 years, of sheer disappointment from Elvis Merzlikins. The last time we saw Jet Greaves, he was standing on his head. Give him an opportunity to do it again, or at least give him an opportunity to fail. This is what I would say to my bosses years ago. Like, hey, you may not get what I'm trying to do, but let me go out there and let me fall on my own face. And if that happens, then at least I had my opportunity. Jet Greaves deserves a shot at being the number one goaltender on this team based off of the last 2.5 weeks of the regular season.
And Dean even said in the interview this morning about like the plan for this 3-pack of games to start off the season, right? How, and remember when Elvis made the comments about 3 or 4 weeks ago in training camp, and it did not sound all that great towards Jet.
Do you think Jet can handle it?
I got this guy to handle a load.
He's 5 years old. He doesn't know what. Look, it's not like we're benching Marty Brodeur here, all right?
Yeah.
Elvis Merzlikins has been a liability.
Yeah, simmer down
He's
and
been
try
a
to
piece of garbage.
Try to act professional. That's the number one thing that you're looking for, and I am not all that certain that it's going to go that way. But Dean was saying, they gave him the plan, and the plan is likely to have Elvis play one of these games. But he also said that's not set in stone. Nothing is set in stone. If Jet comes out and is red hot to start the season, you probably just ride that into game 2 and game 3 and see what he can do for you.
Ride him hard and put him away wet.
Rode hard, hung up wet. Love that saying.
Ryan Day making some money. We'll talk about it coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
You're looking at a bit of a slowdown due to an accident that's on Hudson Street near 71. And we've got a couple minutes slowdown due to a disabled vehicle that's on southbound 71 on the north side at 11th Avenue. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority. Are your windows sticking? Is your drywall cracking? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the foundation repair experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. Licensed in all states where work is performed. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Skyline's new chicken chili is here. Now you can enjoy that legendary Skyline taste with a new protein option. Try Skyline's chicken chili on Waze, Coney's, and all your Skyline favorites. Feeling good. It's Skyline time.
The great thing about Atlas Butler is they do it all. Heating, cooling, plumbing. Look, I'm busy with work. I don't have time to wait around or deal with lots of people. One company, one call, and they do it all. Wonder if they'll clean out my inbox. Seriously, offer that service. Please.
Atlas Butler is at your service. Call 1-800-FURNACE.
College. A time to broaden the mind, question, learn. A time to challenge the status quo. And eat a ridiculous amount of pizza, which you can buy with your Huntington Bank debit card with the Ohio State University logo. Huntington Bank is proud to be the official consumer bank of the Ohio State University and the unofficial bank of pizza. Let's go Bucks! Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 5 and 20%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. Visit amfam.com to learn more. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
You know that project you've been working on? Just chipping away at it, dreaming of the day you get to show it off? Then, when you're least expecting it, cancer. And finishing that project actually happens. I would know. I've been restoring this car for years, and today I'm giving it to my granddaughter. It's her 16th birthday and 2 years since my cancer diagnosis.
Mom, you finished it?
Happy birthday, boo-boo. You keep making plans.
Visit ohiohealth.com/keepmakingplans to learn more.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
One of our specialties here at Pella Wilson is getting rid of old, smaller windows with no view and replacing them with huge, beautiful windows that can change the look and feel of your home.
We tried that once, but we cut the hole a bit too big, so we had to put in a garage door instead in their dining room.
Wilson.
Didn't improve the view, but they do have a drive-through now, so You're welcome, Gruball family.
Get the windows that can change the look and feel of your home at PellaColumbus.com.
Realtors usually charge you 6% to sell your house, but not my guys at Sell for 1% Realtors. They take 1%. It's in the name. And this is full service. No shortcuts, no for sale by owner crapola. They do it all. Call 614-451-6616.
All your favorite and least favorite fan shows are available wherever you get your podcasts. Just type in 971 The Fan to the search bar and hit that subscribe button. It's free.
We're the land of the free and the home of the sunburnt, freckled fat guy.
Do it now.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is fast for cash. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Give us a call today for an all-cash offer at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000.
The ONN Daily Podcast. Get a recap of all the day's news from across the state.
ONN affiliate WBNS TV reports.
Haley Kirby reporting in downtown Toledo.
From the State House, Kevin Landers.
ONN Canton. ONN affiliate WKYC TV in Cleveland explains.
In Marietta, Brett Wharf, ONN News.
Emma Henderson in Genoa.
The ONN Daily Podcast. Listen at ONNradio.com or wherever you download your favorite podcasts from the Ohio News Network.
From office supplies to IT essentials, Amazon Business provides tools to help you save costs and make insight-based decisions. Learn how to bring your visions to life at AmazonBusiness.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Really feeling like fall today? You probably want to bring a light jacket if you get cold easily. We'll see temperatures in the mid-60s with lots of sunshine. For tonight, temperatures plunge overnight with clear skies and lows in the 30s, so we might see some patchy areas of frost. And then for Friday, we get a little bit warmer with plenty of sun and highs in the low 70s. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
Two men who are not allowed to sleep in the same room as their wives. This is Man and Timmy.
You know, in my haste to start the show, I didn't actually tell you what's coming up on the show today. Around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg, that is coming up at 3:30. Too Hot with Teddy at 4:30. Teddy scours the interwebs for audio. Pretty much just plays stuff from other shows on the station, and then we respond to it. By the way, speaking of stuff on the station, if you missed T-Bone and Tyvis talking to Dean Evison this morning, go click subscribe on their podcast. He broke the news that Jet Greaves will be starting between the pipes tonight. Jackets in Nashville. Coverage starts at 7:30. So we have a complete list of the top paid coaches in college football. No surprise, Kirby Smart is number one, but just barely. $13.2 million. Ryan Day comes in at number two at 12.5. Then it's Lincoln Riley. That's a good return on the investment they're getting over there.
Absolutely.
At 11.5. Dabo Swinney.
Oh, you're on a run on return on investment right now.
11.4. But at least Dabo's got 2 rings he can point to.
Yes, of course he does. But is he going to win any more rings? It does not look like that's going to happen.
Sark over at Texas, $10.8 million. Dan Lanning, Oregon, $10.4. Kalen DeBoer, Alabama, $10.2. Brian Kelly, $10.1 million at LSU. Bill Belichick's a top 10 paid head coach at $10.1 million. And that situation is just a powder keg. And do not believe for a second.
Right, those reports.
I see some of the statements coming up.
Good.
We have full support. We love each other. They hate each other. Those boosters are at their own throats. Right? They're fighting with each other because you have your Belichick supporters and your non-Belichick supporters. There's lawsuits flying around about how they hired him. It is a disaster. It will end like the Hindenburg. It will explode.
How can anybody be happy about that? That is that is a pure damage control statement.
He has turned himself into a laughing stock.
Are they going to win a conference game? Is anyone else in the ACC as bad as they are? They haven't even been competitive against a Power 4 opponent yet.
And Lane Kiffin is tied for 10th with $9 million.
Wait, where would, I'm not saying that this is wrong because he doesn't win any big games, but I would have assumed based on where he coaches, how long he's been there, got to the playoffs last year, they had to expand it for him to get in. Where's James Franklin?
James Franklin
in all
is
this
16th, tied for 16th, $8.5 million.
Oh,
He's making the same amount as Matt Rule at Nebraska. Matt Rule's making $8.5 million.
Oh, and look at Dion. Dion is making 8.9.
Where's that money coming from?
NIL and boosters, possibly? I mean, you get a guy like Deion Sanders to leave Jackson State.
I understand.
To go up there.
But he left Jackson State for like $4 million and change. His salary doubled from year to year.
Does that surprise you, though, that it doubled when he made a move into that sort of echelon of college football? And Colorado is just
No. It
spewing
doubled
with money.
From last year is what I'm saying.
Oh, from his first year at Colorado.
His first year at Colorado, he was making $4 and change. Now he's doubled that salary.
I'd have to go back and look and see if that happened in the offseason or... I mean, they wouldn't have written that into the contract, would they have?
I don't know.
When he first signed up? They were actually happy with that year 2 progress because year 1, he brought 1 million guys in. I mean, it was a brand new team. It was a lot like what Belichick's team is. They were competitive in some football games, but didn't have a good record. Then they had a much better win-loss record year 2, so he must have gotten the massive raise for that.
Because this is a list of all the D1 schools here. Now, there are private schools where we don't have the information.
Mm-hmm.
All right, like we don't have information on Duke.
Oh, we don't really care about Duke.
Stanford.
I couldn't tell you their coach off the top of my head. It's not Mike Elko,
No,
is
it's
it?
Manny Diaz.
Manny Diaz. That's right. Yeah, the old Miami.
One of the
DC.
many, he's back guys at Miami.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And
yeah,
now he's
and then
coaching at Duke.
He was back, and then he was gone.
Right.
So he's back.
So Ryan Day doing well for himself, and I can obviously see a point where he becomes the number 1 paid coach.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to know what his buyout is as of December 1, 2025,
sure
if they
it's
were to fire him
very
without
high,
cause?
and it should be.
It is to the tune of almost $71 million.
Okay.
Is what that buyout is.
By the way, Kirby Smart's
he's
buyout
unfireable right
is
now.
$105 million.
Whoa.
$105 million for Kirby Smart. Well, what was Jimbo's
Can't fire
buyout?
him.
Jimbo's
That was like 90, wasn't it?
Well, that was the whole contract.
Yeah.
It was all guaranteed. So, I mean, he had coached a couple years into that contract, so it wasn't a $95 million buyout, but it was pretty high up there.
Yeah, it may have been north of $70 million when they let him go. Ask Ross. He'll tell you.
Ross Bjork?
Yeah.
You ask him. He's your buddy. By the way, where's Ross?
He'll know.
I'm just saying. Your buddies with Jake Diebler? Haven't seen him in here. Your buddies with Ross? Haven't seen him in here. I don't bite. Ryan Day came in here for 45 minutes. Tell him to sit down. Talk to us.
I'll see what we can do. We'll look at the schedule. We'll see what works for these guys. We got to have an hour, though. That's the rule.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 is acceptable?
I'll give him 45. But
45
I
is
prefer the
acceptable?
entire hour.
Yeah, the whole hour would be good.
So I opened up a little email account today because, people can text us. Text the burner phone, 614-787-3093. But you can't really leave longer stuff there. Same thing with Twitter, @ManandTimmy971. So I opened up an email account today. It is goodcleanboy@gmail.com.
That was available?
Yeah.
Just straight up good, clean boy.
Well, you know what? There's not a lot of lunatics out there like me and you. So,
Okay, I guess, yeah, you know what? That does make sense. You didn't have to put the 971
No,
at the
none
end
of that.
of good, clean boy. It's
Good
just there.
clean boy @gmail.com. And the reason I opened it up is because I do want to hear from some of you. Here's some inside radio. We're sitting down yesterday, and we're looking at ratings. It was ratings day here at the Fan.
It was a monthly. We have stretches where we can get a quarterly book, which will take in part a 3-month little window. Like we'd have a January, February, and March book. That's called the winter book. And then now they also give you a monthly book as well. So you can track that a little bit more
we
throughout
were
the
looking
year.
at like late August and half of September is what we were looking at yesterday. And, I like to look at research. I like to know who you guys are. And this is limited, right? Because Nielsen, who measures the ratings, they have flaws. They're taking a very small sample size and they're extrapolating out. It's not foolproof by any means. But the unique thing about this show is that we're sort of a unicorn. You know, most shows, they have listeners of all ages and races and genders, but they have a particular group that is more prominent, right? It's 35 to 40-year-old dudes. That's where the core of our listenership is.
Mm-hmm.
And over the years, we've had something like that, whether I'm hosting with Torg or T-Bone, now you. But I looked at the ratings this past go-around. We have just as many listeners in the demographic of like 18 to 34 as we have 50 plus.
Or even 55 and over.
Which is unheard of in this business, because normally something does not appeal to both of those audiences.
Well, you're talking about more than two generations right there.
Yeah.
You're talking about, I mean, I have told you this before, just from getting to know some of Jack's buddies on his football team. A lot of those kids are listening to the show with their moms or dads, and they're actually enjoying it. Like, they were excited. News to me, but they were excited to find out that I was Jack's
now
dad.
we see, well, they'll be let down very quickly.
They will be.
But now we see that grandpa or grandma is listening too at the same rate. And that's weird in this business. It's great. Trust me, I love it. I get such a kick out of it when I'm stopped by someone who doesn't normally fit the demographic and they tell me that they enjoy the show or they've been listening for a long time. That's great. But my question to you, because we were really sitting around trying to figure it out. My question to you is why? Why do you specifically listen to this? I just like to hear from you. That's all. It's research by us. It's fact-finding. You can remain anonymous. We're not going to read your stuff on the air.
Call it the old show survey for 2025.
So
You've done some of those like in a Google Doc in the past and sent those out, and that was kind of cool.
This is very unofficial, right? That we're just going to read it and figure it out. We want to see what makes you guys tick. goodcleanboy@gmail.com. And I have some trinkets perhaps to give you. So do me a favor.
For a good response, maybe?
Do me
Top
a favor.
responses?
Just, if you're comfortable, put your contact information, address, stuff like that.
With your social security number.
No.
Credit card
Put your address in there if you're interested in potentially getting something in the mail for your response. Thank you very much.
That's like the $20 bill for filling out your Nielsen diary, basically.
Except it's much less than that.
But better.
Around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg 2 minutes from now. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got an accident blocking the left lane and causing some delay on eastbound 104 after Lockburn Road. We also have a 5-minute holdup on southbound 315 from Lane Avenue to Town Street. This report is sponsored by Fox One. Hey, sports fans, on Fox One, now you can stream your favorite sports so you can be there live for the biggest moments. That means NFL on Fox to Big Noon Saturdays, NASCAR, and more. This Saturday, don't miss the Ohio State Buckeyes take on Illinois at noon. Download the Fox One app to stream. Fox One, live sports streaming now. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Whiskey War by High Bank Distillery. Drink local. Drink High Bank.
Your home, your comfort, your family. That's everything. Big companies shout, big ads scream. But trust is quiet. It's a tech who fixes instead of sells. A family business here since 66. Northland Heating and Cooling, your local Lennox Premier dealer. Honest comfort, real people, real peace of mind. Northland Heating and Cooling.
Bacon lovers rejoice. Wendy's $8 JBC meal deal brings the meat with 2 classic junior bacon cheeseburgers made with fresh beef and Applewood smoked bacon, plus medium fries and a soft drink for just $8. Yep, 2 #1 selling bacon cheeseburgers with fries fries, and a drink. Order today. Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Request $8 JBC meal deal to obtain discount. Individual items at regular price. Wendy's is the home of the #1 bacon cheeseburger in QSR based on servings per independent national marketing research company. Hey, it's Timmy Hall for Central Ohio's most trusted and experienced group of orthopedic experts, Orthopedic One. They helped me with my hip pain, and I trust they can help you as well, because Orthopedic One is where you go to get better. So find a physician or location at orthopedic1.com.
Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
My sinks gurgle, they barely drain. The toilet overflowed. I plunge all day with no luck. What's wrong with this commode?
Clogged drain, no problem. It's 93 or free. I'll clear any drain or you don't pay with a 1-year guarantee.
It's 93 or free. Guaranteed.
Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Common Man and Timmy present Around the Big Ten with ESPN's Adam Rittenberg.
Sponsored by the Roofing Guys. For all your roofing, siding, and gutter needs, contact the Roofing Guys at theroofingguys.com.
Adam Rittenberg covers all things college football for ESPN. He joins us on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. Hello, my friend. You ready for the Cubs game today, Adam?
I am. It's going to be a late night here in Chicago, but hopefully the Cubs will extend their season. I'm not overly optimistic, but you never know. That's the way we play the game.
It's a late night every night for James Franklin as he stays up late and cries himself to sleep. The Oregon game, that's par for the course. We sort of expected that with him, but going out west and losing to UCLA, I mean, he seems completely and totally lost at this point.
Right, and it's understandable. I mean, that was the type of game we just haven't seen, and I think his reaction after the game was a coach who was truly stunned by what had taken place on that field out in Pasadena. And, again, you question everything. You question the quarterback, you question the offensive scheme, and are you using players the right way? Why were they starting so slow in that game? Why was the Jim Knowles coach defense having that much trouble with a UCLA offense under the direction of a first-time play caller and Jerry Neuheisel that had, broken 20 points once this season? So, yeah, it really feels like a moment here for Penn State and James Franklin, and maybe they come out and start playing a lot better, certainly closer to their potential. But it's hard to envision them, meeting anywhere near the expectations. I think we talked about it before the year, guys. This was a championship or bust, as obvious as it was for any team in the country, a championship or bust season, and it looks like it's going to go bust for them.
It opens up the door for another big brand that maybe we weren't thinking as highly of at the start of the year, and that's the bad guys up north. That's Michigan. They get past Wisconsin 24-10. They don't really blow anybody away with that performance, but they're clearly a good football team, a really good football team, back in the top 15 now. What are you seeing with the Wolverines and where they're going to go these next maybe 4 or 5 weeks?
Well, I've been impressed with the fact they've been able to run the ball, at maybe an even better level than last year. I mean, that was all they had in their offense in 2024, but they've been able to maintain it. Justice Haynes has had a terrific season. They've had other ball carriers that have had big chunk plays here and there. Still playing really good defense. I still wonder if they're going to be good enough in the passing game, and this is going to be a good test against USC. I mean, Jaden Mayava, guys, has been one of the best statistical quarterbacks in the country. Mekhi Lemon, one of the best wide receivers in the country. So Michigan's got to play its game and grind it out, run the ball, limit possessions, limit big plays. And ultimately, they're going to need Bryce Underwood to kind of deliver on the road, unlike he did against Oklahoma, and he didn't really need to against Nebraska.
Around the Big Ten with ESPN's Adam Rittenberg. So we've talked about Penn State being consistent, and Maryland has also been consistent. I thought they had that game against Washington won, and then the fourth quarter happened. I thought it was over, Adam.
Yeah, and then you have to check the calendar and realize it's October.
Exactly.
Maryland. It's too bad because I think they have really made some progress, and they do have a good team, certainly a better team than they had last year. But you just start to ask yourself, why does this continue to happen to Mike Locksley year after year, where they start strong and then they get into Big Ten play and they get into the meat of the season and the losses start piling up a little bit. So, I think this is a fascinating game because Nebraska hasn't been on the road. Their first game was at Kansas City against Cincinnati, and that was essentially a Husker home game. So Maryland should have an advantage this week, being on its home field, even though Nebraska is a good team. And can they just exercise those October, November demons because they have the talent to win some games and make some noise this year in the Big Ten.
Adam Rittenberg is with us here. Now, never in 100 years would I have thought that I would even see Indiana and Oregon in a regular season college football matchup, let alone this is one of the biggest games all year, number 7 at number 3 in a 3:30 game. How excited are you for this one? Do you think Indiana can do the deal here?
Yeah, super excited. And, I think Indiana, benefits from having an extra week to prepare. They got out of Iowa City alive with their undefeated record, but they know they're going to have to play a lot better to be able to win at Autzen Stadium, against a really confident Oregon team with a lot of explosiveness. And, both these teams have the ability to create downfield, chunk type plays, and both have really good defenses, both have really good quarterbacks in Fernando Mendoza for IU and obviously Dante Moore for Oregon. So, this might be, a preview of, I guess, whoever wants to play Ohio State in the Big Ten championship game, given how the Buckeyes have it rolling right now. But I think both these teams have positioned themselves, regardless of the result, for a run at the college football playoff, which is just remarkable that we're sitting here talking about Indiana as a program that could go to the first 2 12-team college football playoffs.
Let's go back to Michigan. They're the 7:30 game on NBC. They go to USC, and we talked about James Franklin and the expectations there. There were already questions about Lincoln Riley. Last segment, we were reading off the list of the highest paid coaches in college football, and Lincoln Riley is right there. First part, who do you think wins that game? Second part, if it's Michigan, how loud are those voices going to get about Lincoln Riley?
Well, yeah, I mean, they already came up short against Illinois, and they have some other tough games remaining. I just don't think USC financially can really make that move given what Lincoln still owed on his contract. So he'd really want to leave, and maybe he will at the end of the season. But I think there's also been some positive signs of improvement with this USC team, and they've been really good at home under Lincoln's leadership. They haven't lost that many games on their home field. And so I kind of like USC in this one, guys. I mean, we'll see how Michigan travels. And I know they've had 2 road games in tough environments already, losing one and winning the other. But I do really think they're going to need to put up some points against this USC offense, which has scored pretty much with every opponent that it's seen all season and can really pass the ball at a high level. So I kind of lean towards USC, but certainly one of the better Big Ten games of the weekend.
Well, the other marquee matchup is the one that we have, Ohio State at Illinois, and Champaign in the past has been sort of a tough place to go and play. Weather's not really going to be a factor. People talk about that Illinois game against Indiana, and that was, to me, the perfect storm. I mean, that game got out of hand. There's no way that Illinois is that bad. I expect a competitive football game on Saturday. What do you think?
Yeah, I hope so. I'll be there. And, I was also at the Indiana-Illinois game, and that was the opposite of a competitive game. In talking to Coach Brett Bielema yesterday, I think he really feels like he has a pulse of his team and likes the way that they've responded from that IU loss. They've only had, the 2 games since then against USC and Purdue, but the offense is performing at a high level. They're running the ball pretty well. Offensive line has bounced back nicely, but they're aware of the task at hand with Ohio State, just putting up historic defensive numbers. And so, Brett's going to really lean on Luke Altmaier, who's one of the more experienced quarterbacks in college football, a guy that maybe doesn't get as much national attention as he deserves. Here's another big moment for him and this Illinois offense to show that they're the one that can break through against Ohio State, because no one really has. And then on the defensive side of the ball, they've had some injuries here and there. Gabe Akis has performed at a high level as an All-America candidate, but they're going to need their best effort to be able to win this game. But Brett's been in a lot of these games. He's beaten Ohio State, and now Illinois is at this moment where, hey, can they take that step and become a playoff contender, especially with Penn State falling out of the mix? or are they going to end up more in that 8-4, 9-3 range, which was a good season, but not a special one?
Adam, enjoy the game this weekend. We appreciate it, my friend. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, thanks, fellas.
Around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems Fan Guest Hotline. We are here on October 9th. And we talked about this every single week, right? But I feel like sometimes it's just becomes white noise. We get used to it. October 9th, this Buckeye defense has yet to allow double digits. All right?
Yeah.
And they've yet to allow a touchdown in the red zone.
Yeah.
I mean, that is just
two
I would
overall,
find that,
right? Just
yes,
2 touchdowns.
I would find that
1 TD pass.
Hard to believe that that Illinois doesn't buck that and they don't get a couple scores this week. But then again, I thought that last week too.
I'm right there with you. And I agree with everything that Ryan Day has said this week with the messaging about that Indiana-Illinois game. You really don't need to be looking at that. Like, at least the score. I know you're going to watch film, and if Indiana comes up,
that was the
you're going to look at that
storm of crap for Illinois.
Indiana did whatever they wanted to do. They jumped on them, and then once it gets a certain point, it snowballs, and then your confidence gets shot. There is no reason, and Illinois has already gotten past that. They were able to get a dramatic victory over USC, which was huge for them to come off a 53-point beatdown and bounce back like that.
They easily could have just crawled into the fetal position.
To win that game was impressive, and then to get by Purdue on the road, they gave up some points in that one. So you do think that this Ohio State offense should be able to get theirs. I think the Buckeyes are going to win. It's just a matter of how much fight is Illinois going to be able to provide in this one, because it's a bit of a mystery at this point. You never know. You've been there before, and the Juice Williams game, it's got nothing to do with this one here. Everybody's talking about the Illabuck Trophy this week.
The Juice game was here, wasn't it?
You're right. You're right.
That was here.
You're right. A game against Illinois, though, but they come up with a shocking upset.
Jake Browning, Bengals quarterback, is making some comments about his benching. I'll tell you what he had to say coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got a 15-minute slowdown due to a disabled vehicle that's in the right lane on southbound 71 on the north side at 11th Avenue. It is stop and go from Cook Road. And there's a small delay on northbound 71 on the north side near 670. This report is sponsored by Macy's Backstage. Macy's Backstage is a whole department inside your Macy's store where you can find the latest fall looks all for under $30. With new arrivals every day, you never know what amazing deals you'll find. Don't wait. Find a location at macysbackstage.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic sponsored by Hydrate Me Med Spa. Next level wellness, 5-star IV and aesthetic treatments. Look great, feel great. 4 locations in Central Ohio. Book your drip at hydratememedspa.com.
More than a few of our patients have talked to me about their first time, but it's not the first time you're probably thinking about. It's the first time that erectile dysfunction ruined the moment. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health, and if you're over 50, it's likely that you've had that first time yourself. But the good news is that if you're like most men, that first time can be the last time that ED impacts your sex life. At Tri-State Men's Health, we're experts in treating ED. We've treated tens of thousands of men using protocols with success rates well over 90%. And those treatments have, in most cases, made sex great again for both them and their partners. You could even find that you're performing like you haven't in years. So if ED has been affecting your intimacy, it's time to make the last time that happens the last time that happens. For just $99, you'll receive blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices in the tri-state area to serve you.
Country music's biggest selling superstar, Luke Combs, presents My Kind of Saturday Night Tour. Sounds like my kind of Saturday night. Luke Combs, live in concert in Columbus, playing at Ohio Stadium, Saturday, April 25th, with special guests Dirks Bentley, Ty Myers, Jake Worthington, and Thelma and James. Register now for the pre-sale at lukecombs.com.
Hey, Buckeye fans. As the official wing sponsor of Ohio State Athletics, Roosters is kicking off an incredible giveaway you won't want to miss. This football season, we're giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences. 3 drawings, 12 winners with prizes including tickets, sideline passes, and 3 trips to a Buckeye first-round postseason game. Go to roosterswings.com to register and see all the details. 3 drawings, 12 amazing prizes. Register today and every day. Roosters, a fun, casual joint.
Colin Man here for my friends at Sell for 1% Realtors. Out of all the commercials I do, I get the most questions about Sell for 1%. That can't be real, right? It's real, and there's no catch. This is a local, family-owned, full-service home selling experience. They do photos. They do the legwork. Everything you would expect from a realtor who charges you 6%. Story time with Common Man. Back when I was banging, my mom became a realtor. Then she was surprised when she had to work nights and weekends, because that's when people actually want to look for homes. She worked at one of the big brokers for like a year, sold a few houses, was a total flake, and she would tell you herself, don't hire my mom. She doesn't deserve 6%. Don't take my word for it. Throw Sell for 1% in the Google machine. 4.9 stars. The average customer saves over 10 grand. No strings and no kidding. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. 614-451-6616. Or check them out at sellfor1%.com.
Ryan Day's Buckeyes hit the road for a Big Ten battle with Illinois.
Live fan coverage starts Saturday morning at 6:30 with the kick at noon.
Every game, every season, your flagship home of the Buckeyes, The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Hi, I'm Rick Germain for Toyota West. And with over 600 new and pre-owned vehicles available, Toyota West at I-270 and Georgesville Road has the car you're looking for. And right now at Toyota West, take advantage of 0 down and 0 payments until 2026. And every pre-owned vehicle comes with a 72-hour exchange policy plus a 3-month warranty for qualified vehicles. Come see us at the Germain Auto Mall on Georgesville Road or get started today at ToyotaWest.com. Offer expires 10/31. No payments for deferred payment. Interest accrues at time of inception with approved credit.
The season may be winding down, but there's still time to make the most of Buckeye Lake. At Buckeye Lake Marina, we have year-end deals on boats, accessories, and more. Sail into savings at Buckeye Lake Marina before the year ends and find the boat that's just right for you. Visit BuckeyeLakeMarina.com for more.
College is great. You know what else is great? Pizza, which you can buy with your Huntington Bank debit card with the Ohio State University logo. Huntington Bank is proud to be the official consumer bank of the Ohio State University. Let's get more for money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome.
5 words no one wants to hear. You need a new roof. What do you do? Who do you call? How are you going to pay for it? Hey, it's Timmy Hall, and these are all questions that run through people's minds when they hear those 5 words. But if you pick up the phone and call Victor's Home Solutions, your new roof will be the easiest, most hassle-free home improvement project you'll ever do. Victor's has thousands of 5-star ratings for both customer service and high-quality installation. Plus, they offer a 50-year leak-free guarantee on every roof they install. And since no one wants to pay these high interest rates for a limited time, Victor's is offering 5-year, no-interest financing with minimum monthly payments for qualified buyers. So if you need a new roof, don't stress. Victor's Home Solutions has your back. It starts with a free 21-point roof inspection. It assesses the exact condition of your roof and what needs to be done next. Set up your inspection today. 866-VICTORS. That's 866-VICTORS or online at victors.com.
All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Common Man's wife would rather bang her head up against a wall instead of listening to this show. Timmy's wife is banging the milkman. This is Man and Timmy.
Rhyme Time has been on paternity leave, and he will still be on paternity leave until the end of the month. But he just popped in with his lovely bride and his baby. Very cute.
Well, baby Nora's here.
However,
Cole's holding the baby out there.
Cole's holding the baby.
Amazing.
They also brought pumpkin donuts, and that's really all I care about.
You don't care about the
baby's fine.
The 2-week-old baby.
It's all good.
That's out there. Cutest baby.
I can't eat the baby.
No, you can't.
He's just a common man.
We didn't go down in a plane crash or nothing. No.
Put some pumpkin puree and some cinnamon sugar, then maybe we'll have a conversation.
Possibly.
Can't eat the baby.
Well, what'd you think?
It was very good.
Yeah, delicious.
Very delicious. Where did you get them from?
I think they're Lindsay's Bakery.
Lindsay's in Circleville.
Lindsay's in Circleville. Okay,
yeah.
And they will make...
Because the pumpkin show's next week,
They make a ton of them for the pumpkin show.
But he beat the crowd.
Yeah, he did. He
don't want to wait for the show.
No.
I'm not doing show. I'm not doing
a lot of people
and shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no reason why you have to wait until the show to have yourself a good pumpkin donut.
No, I mean, Krispy Kreme's been making them for 3 weeks now, at least. Right?
More?
Yeah,
I've had about 1 million of them.
I remember we had this discussion.
Yeah, we had the discussion.
Was it a little early?
No, it's not early for pumpkin. It's never early for pumpkin. Pumpkin should be a staple flavor year-round. Why did we just adopt pumpkin as seasonal? It's BS.
I don't know, man. There's got to be limitations to some things.
And there doesn't. And don't give me
the specialty for it.
It's a fall vegetable. It's like, apple is not a seasonal product either. We got no problem with apple year round.
That's true. It's
January. Give me some apple.
I don't make those rules, though. I mean, ever since I was born and for 80 years before that, apples have just been one of the regular fruits that we always have, whether they're in season or not.
I mean, if it's January and somebody gives you a piece of cherry pie, do you say, no, can't do it? It's not summer.
I mean, cherry pie, I could make a cherry pie for Thanksgiving. I could make one for Christmas.
Right, but my point is, it's year-round. Nobody questions it.
Yeah.
Why did the pumpkin get this designation that it's only seasonal?
It just did, because they chose for it to be the official mascot of Halloween.
Who's they? Who's they?
They're the ones making the rules. They're the ones writing them off.
Mascot of Halloween?
Sure it is. It's a big pumpkin, a big orange pumpkin.
Witchcraft.
That's
the official mascot of Halloween.
The Kraft with Nev Campbell?
Ooh, the Kraft. Nev Campbell. What's she doing?
I don't think I've seen the Kraft all the way through. I don't know what Nev's up to. Is she doing Hallmark movies?
You hadn't seen Beverly Hills Cop all the way through
Beverly Hills Cop
2 days ago, and now it's all you can talk about.
Well, it's fantastic.
Did you know Judge Reinhold is in it? Yes, I know.
I did not ask you if you knew if Judge Reinhold is in it.
Oh, do you know what the villain's name is? It's Victor Mason.
What are you doing?
Did you know?
What are you doing right now?
Jake Browning. Jake Browning benched this week because they traded for Flacco Mike Kracko. The Bengals
he stinks.
He says about the benching, I think it sucks, but welcome to pro football. If you don't play well, you're going to get replaced. That's what I'm going through. He says, I can point to the Denver game where I did take care of the ball and we put up 3 points. I'm not dumb or arrogant enough to think I didn't play my role in the offensive struggles, but there's a lot that goes into it. I think there's a lot of other things that kind of contributed to our lack of offensive production.
We making excuses?
He says, if I wasn't pissed, then I shouldn't be in this locker room. And I've heard several people say, yeah, he's a competitor, man. Every single quarterback in his position would be upset. And you would think so, yes. But this leads me to story time.
With the common man?
Featuring Craig Krenzel. This is one of my favorite stories of all time.
Yeah.
So Krenzel's with the Chicago Bears, all right? What was he, a 5th-round pick, 6th-round pick? Something.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Something like that.
Rookie year with the Chicago Bears. I forget who the starting quarterback was. I want to say it was Sexy Rexy, Rex Grossman. Maybe it was Kyle Orton. Who the hell knows? But Krenzel was 3rd string rookie that year. The starter goes down. The backup quarterback is Jonathan Quinn, who was Mark Brunell's longtime backup quarterback in Jacksonville. So he's had a long history in this league. He's a veteran guy. And he started the next game. It did not go well.
Mm-hmm.
And so him and Krenzel are in the locker room, just the two of them. And Jonathan Quinn looks at Krenzel and says, I don't know, Craig. Southern guy. Krenzel says, you know about what? I don't know about me being a starting quarterback in this league.
Quinn is from Middle Tennessee State. He was a 3rd rounder in 98.
Krenzel said that he got on the phone to his lovely wife, Beth, and his exact words were, honey, I think I'm going to play this year. He was terrified, but hearing that from Jonathan Quinn.
This guy's got no confidence.
That Jonathan Quinn is defeated, and he just wants to hold the clipboard. He doesn't want to play. He just wants to collect his check and not play. I mean, yes, most guys are competitors. They want to be out there. Jake Browning's pissed off, as he should be. But Jonathan Quinn was the guy who just wanted to hold the clipboard. Please don't put me in, coach.
That is a good story. I've heard you tell that before when Craig had the realization that he was going to play football for the Bears that year. It was 2004. You said Rex Grossman. You said Jonathan Quinn. You have Krenzel. Did you mention the other quarterback? There was another quarterback
There's another quarterback that started a game?
There's another quarterback. They had four different quarterbacks start at least 3 games that year.
Who am I missing?
You're going to kick yourself when you hear the name. Chad Hutchinson. 5 starts.
Teddy's
Craig had 5 starts. Hutchinson 5 starts. Quinn 3. Rex 3.
It was a good year of football.
But you got Kyle Orton next year. Started 15 games for you.
What do you mean next year? You mean the next year?
Yeah, the next year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the next year.
Yeah, he was good.
A mainstay quarterback.
Neckbeard. Hey, Brownie news for you. Browns news, big trade yesterday. We'll talk about it next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
There's stop-and-go traffic causing a 5-minute holdup on westbound 670 between 71 and Neal Avenue. You're also looking at a 5-minute delay on eastbound 270 on the North Outer Belt between 315 and 71. This report is sponsored by rrfoundationspecialist.com. Wet basement? Call R&R Foundation Specialist. From cracked foundations to clogged drains, water damage can sneak in from anywhere. No hidden fees, no sloppy work, just honest, expert waterproofing. Protect your home from water damage. Visit rrfoundationspecialist.com today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Delaware County Veterans Services is ready to help you access VA benefits, emergency financial assistance, dental and medical grants, transportation, and more. Give Delaware County Veterans Services a call, 740-833-2010 to schedule an appointment.
Matty Ice here. How far are you willing to drive for a great deal on a new vehicle? Well, I made the short drive north to McDaniel GM Superstore in Marion and got my new car. And right now, you can get a 2025 Chevy Silverado 1500 with up to $12,000 off MSRP for qualified buyers. They believe in a no-hassle sales experience so you can get the truck you want at a price you'll love without the stress. They're just off Route 23 on 95 in Marion, or you can visit McDanielGMSuperstore.com. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
If the estimate from the big garage store guys has you wondering if the door is like gold-plated, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, a trusted Columbus staple, straightforward, honest, and for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
You're listening to the Mount Carmel Football Injury Report, featuring the latest player injury updates from a fellowship-trained Mount Carmel sports medicine specialist physician, so you know who's in and who's out for this week's games.
Our doctor, as always, is Dr. Brian Galoni. Doc, let's talk injuries. Colts kicker Spencer Schrader, he has a torn MCL and an ACL. He was hit, had a roughing the kicker penalty go against him in their game with the Raiders, and now it looks like he is lost for the season.
You think about this guy just kicked the ball. He's got all of his weight on one leg, on one knee, holding everything up, takes a hit. I imagine it was a twisting motion. That's typically what we see with an ACL injury. And then he gets that medial collateral ligament. That's the ligament on the inside of the knee. It holds the bones together. We see a triad of injuries called O'Donoghue's triad. That is that ACL, MCL, and then a meniscus tear, too. We didn't hear anything about a meniscus tear with Spencer Schrader, but you kind of wonder if that was included there, too.
Bad injury for Cardinals tight end Tip Riemann. So he has a broken ankle, and it was one of those where he had to be carted off the field. Is that something typically they have to do surgery on when it's that bad of a break?
You got like 12 bones in the foot and the ankle, and that's not even including your toes. So it really depends on which bones are broken, and it also depends on the alignment of those bones. So if it really got knocked out of whack, then they may have to go in there and realign them, stabilize them.
We also have seen a lot of those injuries where they bring out the air cast, and I've always presumed that's just for comfort. Is that the only reason they do that, or are there other medical reasons for it?
2 reasons: comfort and just stabilizing a possible fracture. They may be in a lot of discomfort anytime they have a slight movement of the joint, and so that is going to be for comfort reasons. But the other thing is there may be a fracture, and if a bone is fractured, it is so important to keep that bone stabilized. You don't want to take a well-aligned fracture and then throw it out of alignment.
Good info as always, Doc. We appreciate it. We'll talk again next week.
Absolutely.
That was the Mount Carmel Football Injury Report with T-Bone. Mount Carmel, because of you.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch every day from lunch to late night? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Hit a home run for happy hour and ask your Twin Peaks girl about local specials on drafts, cocktails, shots, and more.
The wait is over. And I will
and Sons return. Live in Columbus. See them performing this Sunday at Nationwide Arena with special guests Steven Sanchez and the Barr Brothers. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The brand new album, Rushmere, is available everywhere now. For more, visit MumfordandSons.com.
Hey Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family-owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL. 614-962-7355 or selltohometeam.com.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon, I'm Tyler Danberg. Opening night for the Columbus Blue Jackets as they visit the Nashville Predators. Coverage on the Fan starts at 7:30. Boone Jenner's one goal away from becoming the club's third 200-goal scorer, joining Rick Nash and Cam Atkinson, who will sign a one-day contract to retire with Columbus. Game for the NLDS, Dodgers host the Phillies at 6:08. Brewers at the Cubs at 9:08. LA and Milwaukee can advance to the championship series with wins. It's the second of 49 straight days with football. In the NFL, Eagles visit the Giants at 8:15. While in college, Louisiana Tech at Kennesaw State, East Carolina at Tulane, Jacksonville State at Sam Houston, and Southern Miss at Georgia Southern. This update is sponsored by Roosters. Roosters is giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences. Tickets, sideline passes, trips to a Buckeye first-round postseason game. Register today at roosterswings.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on the Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
There's a greater than 0% chance Common Man gets fired before this show is over. You're listening to Man and Timmy.
Got some Thursday night football coming up here tonight, 8:15. Giants are hosting the Eagles.
Oh, who cares about that?
Giants have
we got
lost
Jackets time tonight, baby.
I know we got Jackets time tonight. I was just a little shout out to football here. The Giants have lost like 8 straight divisional games. Longest streak in the NFL right now. And does that continue, or is Jackson Dart in his one-sided eye black going to be the ticket and beat those mess of Eagles right now?
What do you think, Teddy?
It's kind of surprising that NFC East has a game in primetime, don't you think?
Very surprising.
Never see that.
Never.
Yeah. No, never see that.
Again, Jackson Dart, I don't know anything about him from a personal standpoint. Sure, he's a very nice guy. Maybe he's spoon-feeding injured kittens right now as we speak. Right? But I hate everything about him. I hate his face. I hate his necklace. I hate his mom's leather pants. I just hate everything about him.
Well, this is going to be a bad night for you if he beats the Eagles.
He's not going to beat
time.
the Eagles. It's not going to happen.
Because then they'll be
Eagles
even
had a
more
team
nuts.
meeting this week. They're going to come out firing. And you know what I'm going to say? Eagles passing tonight.
They're going to pass all over him? Jalen Hurts?
300 yards for Jalen Hurts.
300 yards for Hurts?
It never happens. He doesn't do it often. A.J. Brown goes off.
Well, he better get at least 200 of those yards to A.J. Brown and 100 to Devontae Smith, or else they're still going to be pissed off. They could win by 4 touchdowns, and those guys will be angry.
Jalen Hurts is going to say, you think this is all I can do? Watch my chunky soup. And he'll just start throwing the ball all over the place.
Chuck it. Make those guys happy, all right?
Jackson Dart's going to look at him and say, I haven't had a puby yet.
But I look cool, though.
No, he doesn't look cool. He looks like a douche nugget.
No, man, that's cool now.
Arby's with their new douche nuggets.
Oh,
$14.39.
Steak. Yeah, steak nuggets. But you're right. Prime time tonight. It's all about the Jackets for us. First game of the season. We do have some other NFL news. The Cleveland Browns not just shipping away Joe Flacco to the Cincinnati Bengals. How about a little cornerback swap here between the Browns and the Jags? So Tyson Campbell and Greg Newsome, they are switching spots along with some draft picks. That was last night's trade. So the Jags sent Campbell and a 2026 7th-round pick that they previously acquired from the Eagles to the Browns for Newsome and a 2026 6th-rounder that they had acquired from the Jets. What does this do for you? The Jags are saying that they like how Newsome will fit in the scheme that they're starting to run. So that's going to be a better fit for them, more vision on the quarterback. They like what Newsome can bring in that aspect.
I think they see a guy who's fighting for a long-term contract. He's going to play their best football, Greg Newsome, and they fancy themselves to be a competitive team. Their record says they are. I mean, we'll see in a couple weeks if that holds true.
They're 4-1 right now and off to a hot start, just beat the Chiefs.
And I think the Browns saw Greg Newsome as a guy that they probably weren't going to sign long-term. They get somebody in return that has a long-term deal, but has a window where you can cut him in the offseason and it wouldn't kill you. So I think it gives them a guy to throw in who can play when healthy, but not necessarily a guy that they're going to say, yes, this is my next 5 years starting corner.
Right. I mean, he's already on a pretty big contract.
He is, but there's
highly paid guy. But there's some
a lot of that guaranteed money's already been paid out.
Yeah, I know that it has been $53.4 million guaranteed. He was on a big contract,
yes,
expected to be a big time player. He was the 33rd overall pick in 2021.
And he has that ability. He's shown it before.
Yeah, he's shown it. Yeah,
and
4 years.
He regains that, then you have yourself a good player.
4 years, $76.5 million was the contract extension. So that is big time money.
How about this for a stat? Now, there's always some paperwork that's involved, but the Browns are currently paying 8 quarterbacks.
My God.
Okay?
8?
So Deshaun Watson, they're paying him $35.9 million to rehab his injury. They're paying Jameis Winston $2.2 million, even though he's not on the roster. They're paying Dylan Gabriel $1.1 million. He's your starting quarterback right now. Joe Flacco's gone, but they're still paying him $999,000. Let's round up $1 million for him. Shadur Sanders, $955,000. Bailey Zappi, $315,000.
Bailey Zappi is still getting a check?
Dorian Thompson-Robinson's not on the roster.
Well, Bailey Zappi's on the practice squad.
He's on the practice squad, yeah.
Oh, okay. He's on the squad.
Dorian Thompson-Robinson's not on the roster, but he's making $171K from the Browns. And Kenny Pickett is somehow owed $8,000 from the Cleveland Browns. I don't know why. But
Can they pay that off? Can't we get that off the books?
Yeah. Installments.
Like today?
Installments.
I mean, that's a nice TV right there. Well, not
Kevin
the ones that I've seen.
Was asked about Deshaun Watson potentially starting yesterday. I laughed at his response. So there's a chance that Deshaun Watson rehabs from the injury and he can start late in the season.
Oh, my God.
Stefanski was asked about this. He says, I understand the question, but I'm so focused on this week. He's doing an excellent job with his rehab. We haven't seen him as part of the throwing process with the team and those types of things, but he's working very hard. He's doing a great job in the meeting room, doing a great job in rehab. Not so concerned about what our guys are posting on social media, but maybe that's just me. Who posted on social media? Him?
I didn't see anything on social media.
Did Deshaun Watson? Oh, yeah. Deshaun Watson's been posting videos to social media displaying progress in his recovery.
Oh, boy.
It's great. He will never start a game for the Cleveland Browns again. And I can see him never starting an NFL game ever again.
I don't think he will start an NFL game ever again. I don't want to see him back ever again. He's had his opportunities. And if it isn't one thing, it's the other. You shouldn't have given a guy like that $250 million with everything that he had going against him and the fact that he hadn't played NFL football games for 2+ seasons? Not smart. Look how it all worked out.
Chiefs and Jags generated 22.3 million viewers on Monday night. That is the most watched game of the week. I'm reading this commentary today about how, these Monday night numbers, they've really gone up since, ESPN started to put these games back on ABC.
You think?
Yeah. I said this at the time, and, people are like, hey, man, ABC's over. It's over for network television. It's like, all right. I'm sure it is over for network television in the sense that Archie Bunker's not coming back.
Right, we're not making, quality sitcoms
right, you're not
anymore.
Getting $30 million for a sitcom.
But Tuesdays at 8 o'clock anymore.
Go figure, you start putting games on broadcast television again. There is a large contingency of people in this country that watch network television. It's available to them. So you have it on ESPN. Right? You have a secondary feed on ESPN2. You have a game on ABC. You give people more ways to watch, more options to watch. And guess what? They watch.
It's Monday Night Football, for God's sakes. I mean, how could it do a bad number?
But for a while,
and then you
it took
put the
crap.
Chiefs on there.
It took a crap because, number one, the matchups were crap. Whoever was picking those games should be fired, and probably was.
Yeah, you had the Giants on like 3 times a year. You had the Jets on, too, and they both sucked. They've sucked for the last 10 or 15 years.
Game matchups were crap. The announcer crews for years were crap. And they said, no, sorry, we got to put Home Improvement on ABC. We don't have time. We don't have time for these football games. You don't have time for these football games. Football's the only thing that pays.
Yeah, that's all you really want. You're going to pay tons of money for the NFL, and you need it because you're going to see that return. And, yeah, they got Aikman and Buck doing it now. I mean, I'm sure they get to track the Manning cast. Does it say, like, does that go into the bucket to get the ratings points for
they put that all in there.
Streaming,
I think they get like a million people.
That's what's helping the numbers, too, right? Is that they had wanted this. Networks had wanted this. The league had wanted this. They wanted a better tracking that sort of showed where people's viewing habits are in 2025. And some of that might not be watching ABC over the air.
That's right.
But people might be streaming the same exact broadcast.
When you combine that with other things.
And that's all the same. They just want you to watch. They want you to watch somewhere.
That's all advertisers care about, man. They don't care about where you're watching it. They just want your eyeballs on the product.
Yeah, and then they can target their advertisements based on the demographics and who's watching it on streaming, who's watching it on ABC, who's watching it on ESPN, and all those different things.
I mean, it was panic mode a few years back when it's like, oh, what are we going to do with podcasts? How do we do podcasts? Now we're at a point where half of our listenership is on podcasts. Yeah. But they were panicking because they didn't know how to monetize it. Now we do.
Put some ads in
so it's not an issue.
Yeah.
It's like, half our listenership's on podcasts? Fine, whatever.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Plus,
you don't have to charge for it. You just throw some ads in it.
Our podcast feed is encoded, which means if you listen to the podcast within 24 hours of the broadcast, that counts as if you are listening to the radio.
Right.
That counts in our ratings.
Is something that people in this industry needed to speak up about, needed to fight for, to make sure that you were still getting credit because you're still listening.
Exactly.
It's just not in the old-fashioned type of way.
Things have not worked out for a former Buckeye. Details next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got a 5-minute slowdown on westbound 70 on the east side from Miller Avenue to the 71 East Split. And you're looking at a 10-minute slowdown if you need to travel on northbound 71 on the north side between East Broad Street and 11th Avenue. This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. The slow roasted Cantina chicken menu is here to stay with ingredients like purple cabbage and freshly prepared pico de gallo. Try it today at a participating U.S. Taco Bell location while supplies last. Contact store for participation, which varies. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution driven.
I feel valued as a member. They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. Based on individual members' experiences, results may vary.
At Great Lakes Hyundai, the savings are so good.
This month only, new car leases start at $99 a month. Columbus or Dublin or glakeshyundai.com. With approved credit on 25 Elantra SE, $39.95 down plus tax, title, and fees. Ends 11/3.
The number one problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED and low T can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 614-300-7400. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at columbusmensclinic.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, low T, Peyronie's, size, and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic workouts and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 614-300-7400 or book in 30 seconds or less at ColumbusMen'sClinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic, making it happen.
Skyline's new chicken chili is here. Now you can enjoy that legendary Skyline taste with a new protein option. Try Skyline's chicken chili on Waze, Coney's, and all your Skyline favorites. Feeling good. It's Skyline time.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. My good friends over at Sleep Better Columbus want you to know that if you're 65 or older, enjoying those golden years, but maybe you're dealing with restless nights, you need to listen up. Are you tossing and turning, struggling with sleep apnea, and that leaves you wiped out during the day? Well, it's time to reclaim your rest with Dr. Mark Levy at Sleep Better Columbus. As a leading provider in non-surgical sleep apnea treatments, Dr. Levy helps you breathe easier and sleep deeper with custom oral appliances, a comfortable alternative to CPAP. The best part is that Sleep Better Columbus is in network with most medical insurance plans and is a proud Medicare provider, so your coverage can work seamlessly with Sleep Better Columbus. And as we head toward the end of the year, don't let those benefits go unused. You don't want to wait to use your deductible. Act now to make the most of it with Sleep Better Columbus. Call Sleep Better Columbus today at 800-MORE-SLEEP or visit sleepbettercolumbus.com. Once again, that number, 800-MORE-SLEEP or sleepbettercolumbus.com for your consultation. Sleep better, live better. You've earned it.
What time is it? Big Voice Guy checks watch. It's hockey o'clock. The Jackets open up the regular season in Nashville. Live fan coverage starts Thursday at 7:30.
Sponsored by Atlas Butler Heating and Cooling.
Your home of the Jackets, The Fan.
Do you have foot pain? Foot pain is not normal regardless of your age or job. Podiatric physicians are the most qualified doctors to care for your feet and can provide important foot care solutions or shoe inserts to better manage foot pain. Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association podiatric physicians are located throughout the state and are dedicated to providing the highest quality foot and ankle care. We've been serving the profession and the public for over 100 years. For more information or to find a member of the Ohio Foot and Ankle Medical Association near you, visit ohiofoot.org.
Helping a new driver get ready for their road test? Here's a convenient new way to make the most of your 50 hours of required practice driving time. The Road Ready Ohio app, available now at no cost to new drivers and their families. Road Ready Ohio keeps track of your driving experience together, providing feedback and safe driving tips. It even generates the documentation you need for the Ohio BMV. The Road Ready Ohio app, free to download in the Apple and Google App Stores.
Amazon Business. Smart business buying tools enable buyers to find and purchase items fast so they can focus on strategy and growth. Free up your teams and focus on your future. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Blue skies, a bit of a breeze, and a cool finish on this Thursday. Temperatures only in the low to mid 60s. Overnight, down to the mid to upper 30s and some patchy frost around central Ohio. During the day, plenty of sunshine, back near 70, and a great night for high school football, but bring those long sleeves. Temperatures falling through the 60s. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
One has pizza sauce for blood. The other is Rachel Maddow. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Hey, please subscribe to the podcast of This Stupid Show. It's available wherever you get your podcasts. Just search Common Man and Timmy. Click. Subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device free of charge. Podcast is brought to you by our friends, Care Heating and Cooling. Too Hot with Teddy is coming up at 4:30. Teddy plays sound. We respond to the sound. Things have not worked out, Timmy, for a former Buckeye, former Ohio State and Penn State wide receiver, Julian Fleming.
This was a terrible story that when we saw it.
He also looks like, what's his name? Adam Duritz, the lead singer of Counting Crows.
I can see that.
Is facing multiple felony charges related to an ATV crash that killed his girlfriend in May. The charges include homicide by vehicle, driving under the influence, and aggravated assault by vehicle. He was given a $75,000 bond that his family plans to pay. His girlfriend, Alyssa Boyd, 23, died after an ATV driven by Fleming struck a deer in Columbia Township, Pennsylvania. Police reports said Boyd and Fleming were not wearing safety equipment at the time of the crash. Fleming's blood alcohol level was also between 0.10 and 0.16%. So, look, obviously made a bad choice. Bad choices here, and is what I tell my daughter all the time. Because there are a lot of people out there who want to excuse away stuff. Oh, mistakes happen. Who's perfect? Yeah. One bad choice can ruin your entire life. Not a collection of bad choices. One bad choice. And for this guy here, okay, they were out, ATV, enjoying themselves. He shouldn't have been driving. I know it. He knows it. Everybody knows it. So he's dealing with that. Also, he's dealing with the death, presumably, of someone that he loved, knowing that he contributed to that.
It's unthinkable. The guilt, and again, like you could say the guilt is punishment enough, but that's for the law to decide that part of that. And that's what he's going to be going through right now, facing felony charges. And it's terrible. You remember when Julian was coming up, I want to say he was one of the top rated guys.
He was
in the history of the rating system.
5-star guy. One of the highest rated wide receivers we ever had.
I mean, overall, I think he was one of the highest overall players that Ohio State ever had. And it certainly didn't work out. He didn't scratch the surface.
Penn State didn't really work out there either. He was an undrafted free agent and I guess was going to sign with the Packers, but failed his physical. Have no idea why.
Yeah.
But things have not turned out for him.
That was back in May. He was going to look to do that.
Guardians fans, at least one fan, is so frustrated with ownership, they took out an ad in the paper, in the Plain Dealer. And here's what it had to say. Cleveland is witnessing history. Jose Ramirez will be remembered as the city's greatest of all time. Paul Dolan is wasting his career. No vision, no investment. Jose deserves better. The fans deserve better. Cleveland deserves better. Either commit to winning or sell the team, Paul. 76 years is long enough.
I like that.
I agree with
like
this
that. He's
100%.
not wrong.
They get a pass sometimes, the Guardians do, because they employ great baseball people, because they're competitive, because of situations like this year where they come out of nowhere, they win this division, right? But they've had winning windows throughout the years where their roster was almost good enough to win the World Series. But the Dolan family didn't make that big swing, didn't go out there and spend, didn't make that big trade in the offseason or at the trade deadline to really ensure, yes, this is our year. We're going for it. I don't want to hear about we're a small market. They're one of the richest ownership groups in Major League Baseball. Look up the net worths. Don't give me that crap. And don't give me that they run this team in the red. There's no such thing as in the red in professional sports. There is big market. There is small market. There's a difference in revenue in baseball. I get it. But when we're talking about sports ownership, it's all in the black all the time. The Dolans bought this franchise. Tell you, we look up what they bought the franchise for. Okay? And even the Cleveland Guardians right now will sell for $1 billion. Okay? You are making money every single year because you have this investment.
They bought them for $323 million.
In what year?
2000. In the year 2000.
They sell today for at least $1 billion.
Yeah, probably
at least $1 billion.
When they were valued in 2022, I think they were right around $1 billion.
Now
probably
you tell
about
me,
$1.5 billion.
You look at your portfolio and tell me how much you'd like to see that percentage.
That's a good day in the black right there.
Also, what they'll do is, because they give you the standard line all the time, we're losing money year to year. On your baseball odds,
I don't want to hear it.
Losing money year to year. You're also gaining interest every single year. And you don't have to use your own cash. That's the secret that rich people don't want you to know about. Very little of their own cash is ever used. They're not going to the Fifth Third and getting an interest rate like you are. They're borrowing money almost for free. Okay? The Dolans could go out and spend on this team. Is it sustainable to have a $300 million Dodger payroll every single year? No, of course not. And I'm not saying it is. But when you have a winning window like you have now and like you've had in the past, you should be doing everything humanly possible to take advantage of that.
Why do you think it is that, I would say, way more than the 50% mark, ownership in sports generally sucks if you ask people's honest opinions about it? You forget about what they actually do, but if you just polled fan bases on what they thought of their ownership, most people would think that it sucks. And I think fans are understanding that you cannot just win the championship every single year. I think most fan bases are smart enough to even understand that. And being a Guards fan, you understand that, winning a World Series every 20 years would be pretty good. That'd be a pretty good deal.
When you have the opportunity
to try
to
compete and then strike when the iron's hot, take advantage of players that you did find and chose to pay and bring up through your system, and then maybe go get a couple more.
We talked about this last week with Mets owner Steve Cohen. It obviously blew up in his face, made bad decisions, but he released a statement, said, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to figure out why this didn't work, because it's inexcusable. And I'm going to do everything I possibly can to make sure this works. Now, maybe Steve Cohen never wins a World Series, but you know what? It's not because he doesn't want to. It's not because he's not driven to. He spent the money to do it. Now, maybe you could argue that he did it wrong. He hired the wrong people to do it. Fine. But at least that's an owner that desperately wants to win. The San Diego Padres, they've tried desperately. They trade away their entire farm system. They think they have a hint, a glimpse of the World Series. They're going for it. Dodgers are going for it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, there's teams out there that make moves at the deadline, that try to do this.
You have teams that desperately want to win. And then you have teams owned by the Dolans. You're lucky enough to have very good baseball people running that organization that keep you in contention, that keep you relevant, and you reward them by going out and giving them nothing.
I appreciate the fan that actually takes out the ad. And with it being a newspaper, it probably wasn't even that expensive. What do you think that costs these days?
$7.
Papers are dying.
$7.
$10? Take out
you and I should take out a full-page ad.
Oh, I mean, it wouldn't get printed
anywhere. Just a photocopy of our wieners.
You get the guy that lives 6 doors down from my house. He's the only guy that's getting the dispatch anymore.
Wouldn't even be quarter page, Teddy. You really shrink that down.
Shrinkage. Mm-hmm. Newspaper shrinkage.
You're right. How much do newspaper ads cost now?
I mean, I don't think there's papers. The dispatch is not in like the top fold, full-size paper they always were.
It's a small.
It's like a small edition now, right?
Let me ask you this question.
Is it like one of the bigger like magazine flip, like larger, almost like a New York Post from back in the day?
I don't think it's that big.
And not even
then again,
that
I
big.
haven't seen one in a long time. You know how you can rent out? Sometimes you go to a restaurant, they got a sign on the door, and it says, closed for a private party on Saturday night. People rent out the entire restaurant. If the check's big enough, they'll close the doors.
Well, sure you would.
They'll give it to you.
Private event.
How much do you think it would take if you and I bought the dispatch for one day? We rent out the entire paper for one day.
Well,
and we just post whatever the hell we want in it.
We don't have Gannett money, so they kind of rope that into
Gannett doesn't have Gannett money, buddy.
But, I mean, they rope that into other things, right? Other purchases. They start buying up all the papers.
I'm going to look into
across the country.
Not just an ad. How much is it going to cost to buy the paper for one day? And it still has to be delivered? If you subscribe to the paper, it's coming to your driveway.
My God, what would you do for one day? It'd take a month of planning to then put that edition out.
A lot of pieces would be blank. Blank pages.
Would it just be doodles of wieners?
Right.
Balls and wieners? We'd have to recruit Bobby to help draw some of the paper.
Too hot
day.
With Teddy coming up in 2 minutes. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
There's an accident blocking the left lane and causing about a 40-minute delay on northbound 71 on the north side at 17th Avenue. Emergency crews are on scene, causing a slowdown from East Broad Street. And we've got a 5-minute holdup on westbound 270 on the north outer belt between 161 and Cleveland Avenue. This report is sponsored by King's Hawaiian Sliders. Eli Manning reminds you there's nothing like football and King's Hawaiian Sliders. There's something about those soft, fluffy, irresistible King's Hawaiian Sliders that make them a winner on game day. Pick them up this weekend in the bakery or deli section of your grocery store. King's Hawaiian, there's nothing like it. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Truck drivers, have you been searching for a more reliable driving job? Get the paychecks and predictability you need as a Schneider driver. Schneider's large selection of driving jobs means you can get the home time that suits your schedule. Choose from daily, weekly, monthly, or sometime in between. Plus, Schneider drivers have access to great benefits with a 401k match and a 24/7 support team. Get the keys to a better driving job. Search openings near you and apply now at SchneiderJobs.com.
Would you enjoy watching a football game if the officials were paid a bonus for every flag they threw? Or a basketball game where the refs got paid for every foul they called? Okay, how about hiring a furnace and AC company that pays its technicians by the number of parts they can sell you? Hi, this is Dennis, president of Care Heating and Cooling, and today, this is how many companies operate. They call it performance pay, and it rewards technicians by paying them more for billing you more. Why is this bad? Because it abuses your trust in a technician to be treated fairly and honestly. At Care, we've been family-owned for 31 years and have always paid our technicians by the hour for repairs. We'll show you exactly what needs to be fixed and why, and give you our low upfront costs before we start. And unlike other companies, our technicians will never be rewarded for throwing more flags. Our Central Ohio-based staff is here for you 7 days a week. Care Heating and Cooling. Book an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com or call us at 1-800-COOLING. When you need a company you can trust.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
If the authorities looked at their Instagram accounts, they'd be arrested immediately.
Daddy, what are you doing?
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
We opened up an email address for you, all you fine, degenerate listeners out there. It's goodcleanboy@gmail.com. And we just want to hear from you and, talk to us about why you listen to the show, what, if anything, this show means to you. That's all. It can be gushy, it can be funny, it can be a picture of your wiener.
Just a little bit of a why. Why do you listen? What do you like about it? We were looking at some of our demographics in a show meeting yesterday and found some interesting things about how wide of a range the show can hit.
Evenly divided, and it's just unheard of in this business and what we do to have such a wide-ranging audience. We have just as many 18-year-olds listening to us as we do 70-year-olds. It's very odd because normally those things don't work.
And everybody in between.
And maybe this doesn't work. I have no idea, but we just want to know why you're listening. All right, Too Hot.
Too Hot. Sponsored by the cancer experts at Ohio Health. Visit ohiohealth.com/keep making plans to learn more.
Teddy scours the world for audio, mostly this radio station, then he plays it and we respond to it. What do you got, Teddy?
All right, first up, let's go to T-Bone and Tyvis, and they were having a discussion about certain, kids programming that you watch when you're a kid, and they were chatting about Barney, and I guess Barney's come back again.
Hated Barney.
And
Barney's back?
Yeah.
All right.
I think it's back with a different version, but...
Is the big white kid Michael on that again?
They had a big white kid?
Yeah. He was one of Barney's friends.
Just like a dude or a kid?
Probably like 13 at the time.
Okay,
I don't
kid.
know.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, Teddy. Go ahead.
Anyway, Tyvis had a different childhood growing up and what he watched. Here we go.
He wasn't
Never
a
a
Barney
thing.
kid?
No, I wasn't a Barney
You know what's
kid.
crazy is I wasn't a Barney guy either.
No, I was more, I grew up Sesame Street, Mr. Rogers.
See, I wasn't that either.
What'd you have?
Maury Povich, Jerry Springer, Judge Judy, Judge Joe Brown. That's what I watched.
So much explained right there by that. I love it. That's
See,
great.
what is these kids programs you speak of?
Yeah, that was. I tried to watch Jerry Springer. My parents wouldn't let me.
That's
they ever caught me watching that on a sick day when I was home from school. No,
there's no way Tyvis watched that when he was 3 years old.
That's because he was dropped off, I think, maybe his
At a
grandparents.
babysitter's house. Or,
Yes,
somebody.
That was the
and
after-school programming they were watching.
Yeah, and they were like, no, we're not watching kids programming. You're going to watch what we watch. And so that's what he had to watch.
Fighting lesbians on Jerry Springer.
That's what he had to watch.
What about Ricky Lake? What about Montel? But you know what? I mean, who didn't go through a phase where you just ate up Jerry Springer with a spoon?
I watched all that crap.
Great. It's fantastic.
Maury Povich retired 6 years ago. If you turn on Fox, the local Fox affiliate, Channel 28, during the day, they are still replaying his shows.
Yeah.
He's in a nursing home drooling on himself. Connie Chung is wiping his crack. And they still have him doing like celebrity paternity tests or whatever.
Now, I don't know what kind of ratings that pulls, but the fact is he's still on.
They wouldn't put it on.
Still on.
I want to say, what do you think Maury Povich's net worth is? Not like the internet knows all, but I'm going to look it up.
$400 million.
Well, that's high.
Yeah, it's high. I think that kind of TV paid.
Maury Povich. You know, his father
I'll do Jerry Springer.
Was pioneering sports writer Shirley Povich. Maury Povich, he is 86, by the way. Let him live. Net worth. The internet tells me a measly $120 million.
Oh, that stinks.
Just what a piece of garbage.
And Jerry Springer's estimated net worth.
Well, he's dead.
At the time of his death in 2023 was around $60 million. I mean, maybe things
Maury
just
Povich
got
just
depleted.
doubled him up.
Oh, doubled him up. Yeah.
My God. All right, go ahead, Teddy.
All right. Next one's from Bishop and Friends. And Bo was chatting about how, we had the rain the other day, actually. And when you get rain, what happens?
Get rot?
It gets wet.
No. Nobody can drive, right? It just shuts everything down, and it's terrible. So here's Bo on the rain. Here we go.
And why was I concerned about being late for school, you may ask? Well, because this morning, these little drops came out of the sky, and they contained liquid. And that liquid apparently is driver poison. It terrifies, it absolutely frightens the life out of people. Just because it rains doesn't mean that it's black ice. Rain does not equal black ice. Still sticky, as it turns out. Asphalt remains sticky. Monsoon, fine. Different. Flash flooding, fine. But light rain, you're good. Yeah, exercise some caution, but it's not black ice.
Preach on, homie. However, you know what else you can do? Tell the kids to ride the damn bus.
Yeah.
Right?
My son rides the bus.
I mean, ride the damn bus.
It has to be a special reason to not ride the bus. And it's either that he's, got to bring like a gigantic instrument to school that he doesn't want to lug on the bus. Even sometimes then, it's
these modern
get
day
on the
kids,
bus.
They got it made. You know how many times my dad drove me to school in my life?
One.
I don't think my dad, seriously, because Bo's kids, are they in high school yet? Or is it middle school?
I think they're kind of middle school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I'm set in 7th grade.
Yeah.
I go to my dad because I only saw him really at nights and on the weekends. I go to my dad on a Saturday. I say, Dad, I forgot something at school. Can you drive me to school? He'd say, no. Well, first of all, he'd say, where is your school?
Classic dad. Yeah.
He'd say, no.
I don't have any idea where that place is.
Wait till Monday, or where's your mother? She'll do it. Like, my dad didn't even know where the school was. Bo's driving his kids to school like a butler.
Yeah, a lot of dads were like that back in our day, though.
No, I'm not even saying
they didn't know like when the PTA meetings were.
Because you know what? They did better than their fathers did for the most part.
They tried.
They tried as best that they could.
Yeah.
And then we grew up and said we want to do a little bit better than that. And guess what? Our kids will grow up, look at what we do, and say we can do a little bit better than that.
Well, I sure
Maybe
hope.
That's progress. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Depends.
I sure hope. I mean, I try to go to any little game or concert or any of that stuff that Jack has at his school. I will take him there.
My dad
every
never showed
once
up.
in a while.
And when he did, I didn't like it because I got nervous. Like I wasn't like, oh, my dad's here. I'm excited. Like if it was a baseball game and my dad was there, I would get nervous. Like, oh my God, he's gonna watch and I'm gonna suck and I'm gonna hear about it in the car on the way home. And
yeah, why was it always like that? Why did it have to be like that?
I don't know.
Why did it have to be like too much pressure and too demanding.
Good thing it's not like that now.
It's youth sports,
as
you know?
people drive their kids to Houston for a 7th grade soccer tournament.
Yeah, I know. AAU, and
it's ridiculous
what we're doing with sports now.
I'm in the neighborhood. Hey, what are you doing this weekend? Going to New Jersey. Oh, you got family there? No. 4th grade
Hockey.
Soccer tournament.
Yeah.
What? Huh? Your kid's terrible.
I'm lucky that we don't have to do any of that. I am. Like we did school ball here for the first year. That's about what we do. If there's a flag football league in town, cool, we'll do that. But going all over the place, I mean, I suppose it's what the world tells you. If
think sometimes
your son or daughter has that 0.5% chance, or probably way less than that, of becoming a professional athlete one day, this is what they got to do.
I think sometimes you say, well, I wasn't allowed to do any of this stuff, so I'm going to do all of it for my kid.
Sure.
Let me tell you something.
And maybe you go a little too far.
Not the answer.
Yeah. Maybe there's a blend. Maybe there's like a compromise that you can find with some of that. Not all of it. I mean, I'm trying to comprehend going across state lines.
You know what the compromise is?
To play a basketball game.
It's Saturday.
When we're 11
Dad,
years old.
Can we go to Lewis Center to play a soccer game? Sure. Can we go to Utah? No. Pass.
And by the way, I bitch and moan if I have to drive to Pickerington for a flag football game.
Well, it is.
Like, jeez, they couldn't have found a field in Hilliard? I'm seeing DeVere Posey in the parking lot. Hey, Tim, what are you doing over here? I'm like, oh, God, I'm in DeVere's part of town. I must be
Took
a
me
long way
40
from home.
minutes.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
What are you doing living on this side of town? It's really far away, DeVere.
Yep. Got flag football.
It's like, not for me.
All right, more Too Hot with Teddy coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
There's a 20-minute slowdown on southbound 315 between Lane Avenue and I-70. And there's a couple-minute delay on southbound 270 on the West Outer Belt between Cemetery Road and Roberts Road. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority. Is water damaging your home? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the basement concrete foundation experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. Licensed in all states where work is performed. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Enjoy rates lower than the national average, plus special rates on balance transfers with a Visa Platinum or Visa with Rewards credit card from BMI Federal Credit Union. Apply today at bmifcu.org/visa.
You're kind of cute.
Ugh, gross. Can I come over to your house one time and you not have your husband prancing around in its tighty-whities?
Well, I can't do laundry because our septic line is clogged.
Call Dormar. They do same-day plumbing repair.
Dormar, you're kind of cute.
Timmy Hall and AI Common Man here for Hollywood Casino Columbus and the ESPN Bet Sportsbook.
This ain't one of them, Timmy.
It's not the show. It's a spot. All October, we're watching our football team on Saturdays and the tailgate buffet.
Ooh, Mikey Likey. Plus, they've got the 3 apps for $12 deal, and you can beat the crowds and reserve a table.
Yes, do that at HollywoodColumbus.com. And we got a special offer this month. Become a new member of our rewards program on the ESPN Penn Play app and get a $20 dining credit.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Welcome to Tire Discounters. Oh, hiya, Phantom.
Mike, I think I saw a fox on my way in.
Oh, that was the Carfax Carfox. He was congratulating us on our Carfax Top-Rated Service Center Award.
I have always rated Tire Discounters at the very top.
Oh, thanks. So does Carfax. And not just for tires, but for all our services, too.
Alignment, brakes, shocks and struts, and more.
Yes, sir.
But, Mike, do you think people believe Carfax over me?
Well, you are the Phantom Tire buyer.
Exactly.
Country music's biggest selling superstar, Luke Combs presents My Kind of Saturday Night Tour.
Sounds like my kind of Saturday night.
Luke Combs, live in concert in Columbus, playing at Ohio Stadium, Saturday, April 25th, with special guests Dirks Bentley, Ty Myers, Jake Worthington, and Thelma and James. Register now for the pre-sale at lukecombs.com.
If a graffiti artist defacing your garage door might actually make it look better, we are Deluxe Door Systems. Our beautiful Clopay doors will transform your home, and for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
Sunday, a day of rest, relaxation, and Browns football. Catch the Brownies as they battle the Steelers in Yinzertown.
Live fan coverage starts Sunday at 11 with the Kick at 1.
Your Central Ohio home of the Browns, The Fan.
Common Man here for my friends at Sell for 1% Realtors. Out of all the commercials I do, I get the most questions about Sell for 1%. That can't be real, right? It's real, and there's no catch. This is a local, family-owned, full-service home selling experience. They do photos. They do the legwork. Everything you would expect from a realtor who charges you 6%. Story time with Common Man. Back when I was banging, my mom became a realtor. Then she was surprised when she had to work nights and weekends, because that's when people actually want to look for homes. She worked at one of the big brokers for like a year, sold a few houses, was a total flake, and she would tell you herself, don't hire my mom. She doesn't deserve 6%. Don't take my word for it. Throw Sell for 1% in the Google machine. 4.9 stars. The average customer saves over 10 grand. No strings and no kidding. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. 614-451-6616. Or check them out at sellfor1%.com.
Skyline's new chicken chili is here. Now you can enjoy that legendary Skyline taste with a new protein option. Try Skyline's chicken chili on Waze, Coney's, and all your Skyline favorites. Feeling good. It's Skyline time.
When it's 6 a.m. and you need a skid steer and you want to talk to an actual person about skid steers, lean on green. Sunbelt Rentals. With the largest rental fleet and hardest working equipment experts in Columbus, we can help steer you to the right skid steer at the right price right now. Tracks or wheels, diesel or gas, light, medium, or heavy duty. Plus attachments for loading, grading, digging, drilling, tilling, and trenching. No wonder the Columbus builders building Columbus lean on green. Sunbelt Rentals. Learn more at sunbeltrentals.com.
Buckeye fans, it's here. Behind the O, the free app with exclusive athlete-driven Ohio State content. Every click helps NAL for your favorite Buckeyes at no cost to you. Download Behind the O today and get closer to the Buckeyes than ever before.
Free to you, NAL for them. Behind the O. Download now. All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
They refer to each other as stupid, so they must get along.
We fight a lot, but at the end of the day, it's okay, because we really do hate each other. Mm-hmm.
You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
More Too Hot with Teddy in moments here, but guys, have you noticed any of these things going on in your game here lately? Energy, maybe a little bit lower.
Yeah.
Maybe the workouts, not quite as productive. Maybe you're not sleeping well.
I never sleep.
Brain fog. I live in a haze.
Come on. 6, 7.
Maybe even the sex drive off.
What sex drive?
Shut down. What? You got to have one, right?
I cut it off with a machete. It's not even there.
Maybe this is the only problem that you got. You're suffering from low testosterone.
Oh, well, too bad I cut it off.
Low T. Yeah, don't cut it off. Don't do that. That's not the right thing. No Lorena Bobbitt stuff here. Our friends at Tri-State Men's Health, if you didn't cut it off, they are here to help you. Because if you're like a lot of men that are in their sometimes even 20s, 30s, heading towards the big 4-0, a lot of those symptoms can be affecting you. So what you do is you look them up on the web, tristatemenshealth.com. You'll see they got 2 lovely locations right here in Central Ohio. So they're always going to be easy to get to. You take that low T quiz, you get that first appointment, that's $99. You get the TMPSA test. If you sign up for the testosterone treatment the day of the appointment, those quick little ACE shots right there in the office, and it's done. Your visit is free if you do that. TriStateMen'sHealth.com.
Hey, tomorrow morning on T-Bone and Tyvis, I've been told by Fishy to tell you that if it's your thing, they are giving away 9 Inch Nails tickets tomorrow morning at 6:30.
Nice. I heard they've been doing that this week.
I have tickets to give away for Trans-Siberian Orchestra coming up in the 5 o'clock hour. Don't miss. What are you shaking your head for, Teddy?
Not now.
No, I didn't say now. I said 5 o'clock hour.
Yeah, that's right.
Man, I don't want to answer the phone.
He's got plain sound.
It's time for Too Hot. Too Hot. Go ahead, Teddy.
All right, let's stay with Bishop and Friends, and of course, one of my favorite segments. They have Dom on there every Tuesday, and they were talking about coloring your hair. So let's take a listen here.
Paulie Walnuts with those wings. Did you ever consider doing that with your hair?
No, I got this special shampoo now that really helps my hair. It really helps.
What's it do?
It.
What do you mean it helps your hair?
It just helps. You know? One minute I'm gray, the next minute I'm not. It's shampoo.
You're like a Kardashian. You change your hair every month.
Well, no, it's just I notice I'm getting a little bit of the walnut wings and break out the special shampoo.
God, I love you with the walnut wings. I think it would be spectacular.
No, it'd be awful.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. It's so great.
Gentlemen, everywhere, here's my public service announcement to you.
Mm-hmm.
Just embrace the gray, okay?
Like I've done.
Just do it. Embrace it. Want to know why? Because people look at people who put crap in their hair to dye it and say, oh, that guy's dyed his hair. It doesn't look good. It's not good. I tell this to women all the time. Don't get the shots in your face. It's bad. Mess you up. It's poison.
It's really bad.
Embrace the aging. Men, embrace the gray. A little story about Jeff Rimmer. Jeff Rimmer, legendary voice of your Columbus Blue Jackets. He retired a couple years back. Probably 10 years ago, Rims said, I need to reclaim my youth. Right? You've been doing it for a long time. You start to feel insecure. Has the broadcasting game passed you by? You're on television. People are judging you. All of that. So he went, and I swear to God, he put shoe polish in his hair. I mean, it was like Dracula, jet black. Beard, hair, all of it.
If you're going to do it, you have to sync it
when
you're actually
like
losing
a damn
your color.
Fool.
I don't see
like a damn fool.
I see a fool.
And I told him, I said, Rimmer, this is not a good look. It's my natural look. Natural look? Are you out of your mind? No one looks at this and says this is good. And then the next off season, he said, you know what? You're right. I'm going to let it go. So he went full gray 1 year later, and he said, I've never gotten so many compliments. Yes,
you just gotta.
You look appropriate.
You just gotta be yourself. Now, I'm not to say that there aren't certain like creams and lotions that if you want to, try to keep your skin as nice as you can, but maybe think extra long and hard about certain things you're going to inject into your face.
No injecting.
Or into your lips.
Creams
or into
are
your
fine. I'm not talking about
eyebrows
creams.
or whatever. Yeah, you wanna get some hydrating shampoo. You want to exfoliate a little bit on your facial skin?
Let me tell you something else, too.
All good.
I'm with my wife not too, and she's going to kill me. She's absolutely going to kill me for telling this story. But you know what? I don't care. So she likes to prep me.
Prep you?
Well, if we're going to encounter somebody that I've met before, but I'm not going to remember. I don't remember people.
Oh, like just a little.
So it's like, all right, you're going to see this person, and you met them 5 times before. Don't introduce yourself because they already know who you are. You've met them.
I get it.
They
That's
do
nice,
this for a
though.
living. They live here. Their kids' names are this.
Right? She gives you a little rundown of who they are so you don't sort of make a fool of yourself.
So she's 40s. Her friends are 40s and 50s. A lot of these suburban women, they like to put stuff in their face. And so she gives me a warning.
You're going to meet this person. She's clearly had Botox in her forehead.
Mm-hmm.
Do not stare at it.
Yeah.
And so then I can't help. It's all shiny up there. I don't know why the Botox makes it so shiny.
Why is there this sheen?
But then I'm just like, I'm looking at it and I'm trying not to look at it. And then I'm cursing Kristen for telling me. But then if she didn't tell me, I'd also curse her for not telling me. Right?
But then you have to talk about it the entire way home.
Oh, of course we talk about it the whole way home.
Yeah.
You kidding, man?
Don't you guys understand this?
One woman looked like a platypus with her lips.
Don't you guys understand this when you put all this stuff in your face and in your bodies? We're talking about you all the time.
Same thing with the dudes. Right? The dudes with the shellac in their hair. The dudes that are trying too hard at the gym. Staying in shape's one thing. Looking like Liver King.
Right. It's when you're trying to be like chiseled, when you're trying to look like Zac Efron on a heater, when you're just a 45-year-old that's working a desk job.
Come on now. You know what that is, too? It's making us all look bad.
It does.
Making us all look bad. It's like Samantha came home.
I can't.
With the tooth fairy.
My friend got $100 from the tooth fairy.
Screw you, tooth fairy. You're making us look bad.
I've got a membership. We have a family membership to the local YMCA. I have forgotten how to even get there. I'm not kidding you. I don't think I've been there this calendar year. It's just wasted money.
Well, good news. Soon you'll get fired and you'll have to live there.
Why are we using this? None of us go. I don't want to go. I get pissed off at the 12-minute drive because it's typically in that 6 to 7 o'clock hour where everybody's driving to stuff. I'm like, oh, God. I'm pissed off by the time I get there. I'm not in a good headspace.
It's these overachievers. It's the people that are striving for excellence that they're not going to get. They're the ones that bring down society. Okay? If we were all just a bunch of hapless, frumpy losers,
and look,
we'd feel better about life.
I would like to stress not going to the gym all year is not a good thing. I wish that I could do a little bit better than that. It's a shame on me that I haven't.
We play ping pong.
We do. We
work up a good sweat.
We have some things that we do. I take walks in the neighborhood with my wife. I walk my dog a couple of times a day. Teddy knows about that.
Oh, you
little
walk the
doggy.
dog a couple times a day.
Little doggy.
Sand the banister.
Doggy never shuts up. Doggy never stops wagging her tail. She wants like 19 walks a day. I can't even give her that many.
Got the new ACL. She's a robot.
Why are all the robots dogs? Like, what is that? You ever notice that?
You're not going to care when one of them comes up to you with a machine gun. You goes, oh, no, doggy, let me pet your robot doggy. And then it kills you.
If it does, what's the difference? Like, they could design it to do that, so what's the difference? Why are we making all of our robots look like... They don't even look like dogs. They just look stupid. They're just stupid, four-legged things that don't move or walk or jerk around like any other animal.
Oh, jerk around.
What are they doing?
I don't know.
Make them look like hot people.
What's the deal? No, don't make them look like hot people. Then they distract us.
Just do it. If we're going to
They'll do their bidding?
If we're going to go that route, just do it with the Boston Dynamics and the metal dogs. I've seen enough of the dogs.
You want Alicia Vikander to come over.
Yes. Her or Megan Fox or somebody.
Teddy, I assume you have more audio that we
Yeah,
all right, we got more audio, more Too Hot with Teddy. We got to talking. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Traffic is moving a little slow due to an accident that's at the intersection of Courtright Road and Livingston Avenue. And you're looking at a 10-minute holdup on northbound 270 on the East Outer Belt from Easton Way to 161. This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios. Rapid Radios are instant push-to-talk walkie-talkies, offering national LTE coverage and no subscription ever. Perfect for instant contact with an aging parent. For a limited time, go to rapidradios.com and you'll get an extra 60% off and free UPS shipping. Add code radio and get an extra 5% off. I'm Nicole for 97.1, The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Green & Sons. Family owned and operated for over 45 years. Green & Sons will help you find your next Kubota tractor. Located in Mount Sterling and north of Marysville. And online at greenandsons.com.
You know that thing you've always been too scared to go for? It seems like you'll never have the guts. Then a cancer diagnosis. And doing that thing becomes way less scary. I would know. I've always wanted a black belt. And today, the only thing standing in my way is a few wooden boards. It's been a lot of hard work and 5 years since I beat cancer at Ohio Health. Bring it on. You keep making plans.
Visit ohiohealth.com/keep making plans to learn more.
Bacon lovers rejoice. Wendy's $8 JBC meal deal brings the meat with 2 classic junior bacon cheeseburgers made with fresh beef and applewood smoked bacon, plus medium fries and a soft drink for just $8. Yep, 2 #1 selling bacon cheeseburgers with fries and a drink. Order today. Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Request $8 JBC meal deal to obtain discount. Individual items at regular price. Wendy's is the home of the #1 bacon cheeseburger in QSR based on servings per independent national marketing research company.
At Logan Services, we're more than heating and air. We're a family-owned business that puts people first. For decades, we've built our reputation on honesty, hard work, and treating your home like it's our own. From the first phone call to the final handshake, you'll work with a caring, local team that shows up on time and does the job right. Because comfort isn't about temperature, it's about integrity. Logan Services, family-owned, people-focused, and proud to serve its customers.
Listen up, football fans. You won't want to miss this.
Right now, new Bet365 customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets, win or lose. So you could turn that $200 into something bigger when you bet on money line, spread, totals, player props.
$200 in bonus bets when new customers bet $5. I know where I'm going to bet from now on. Download the app today and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
Hey Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family-owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL. 614-962-7355 or selltohometeam.com.
Millions of fans agree this Christmas tradition rocks. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, live in concert, presenting The Ghost of Christmas Eve, the best of TSO and more. December 23rd, 2 shows, Nationwide Arena. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Trans-Siberian Orchestra. A portion of the proceeds benefits the James and Heather Pick Music Program.
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix that's guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with low prices in every aisle. Kroger shoppers never compromise. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
Right now, USDA Choice Boneless Beef Chuck Roasts are on sale. Just $7.99 a pound with your card. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
5 words no one wants to hear. You need a new roof. What do? Who do you call? How are you going to pay for it? Hey, it's Timmy Hall, and these are all questions that run through people's minds when they hear those 5 words. But if you pick up the phone and call Victor's Home Solutions, your new roof will be the easiest, most hassle-free home improvement project you'll ever do. Victor's has thousands of 5-star ratings for both customer service and high-quality installation. Plus, they offer a 50-year leak-free guarantee on every roof they install. And since no one wants to pay these high interest rates for a limited time, Victor's is offering 5-year no-interest financing with minimum monthly payments for qualified buyers. So if you need a new roof, don't stress. Victor's Home Solutions has your back. It starts with a free 21-point roof inspection. It assesses the exact condition of your roof and what needs to be done next. Set up your inspection today. 866-VICTORS. That's 866-VICTORS or online at victors.com.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars. Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon, I'm Tyler Danberg. NHL Blue Jackets open their 25th season at the Predators. Hear it on the Fan starting at 7:30. Thursday Night Football, the 4-1 Eagles visit the 1-4 Giants at 8:15. Coverage on the Fan 2 starts at 7:30. Game for the NLDS tonight, LA and Milwaukee can advance to the championship series with wins. At 6:08, Dodgers host the Phillies with Tyler Glasnow starting for LA against Christopher Sanchez for Philly. At 9:08, Brewers travel to the Cubs with Milwaukee's Freddie Peralta facing Chicago's Matthew Boyd. NBA, the annual GM survey picked the Cleveland Cavaliers to win the Eastern Conference. Tonight, Cavs are at the Bulls in Game 2 of the preseason. This update brought to you by Germain Toyota, the best selection of new and used cars in Central Ohio. View their full selection of vehicles online at germaintoyota.net. Breaking sports news when it happens on the Fan, Ohio sports destination.
The only show that can bring a dead queen back to life. This is Common Man and Timmy.
I'm going to make a promise to you guys as we continue to approach October 31st. I'm going to bring you as much candy coverage as I possibly can.
It doesn't have to stop on October 31st.
Yeah, but it's a candy month. We're building up to the big candy day, and
yes,
I like that.
However, I do contend, I've said this before,
What do you
I
contend?
believe the number one candy holiday is, in fact, Easter, not Halloween. Because Easter has more specialty items that come out. Halloween is pretty much just smaller versions of what we already have.
But it's a lot of candy.
It is a lot of candy, but
a lot of candy on Halloween.
Have you met Easter baskets? They're full of candy.
Yeah, but they're...
Is there a jack-o'-lantern delivering them right to your house? No.
A jack-o'-lantern.
Jack-o'-lantern.
Jack-o'-lantern. We call them jack-o'-lanterns. What's that term mean? What's the Jack O?
I don't know. I don't care.
Get it.
Anyway, go ahead.
Know.
Candy time.
So, and this is a true thing, too, about Kit Kat bars, right? You love a Kit Kat bar.
Who doesn't like a good chocolate wafer?
It's delicious.
It's wonderful.
And when they bring out the white chocolate Kit Kat bar.
I like that, too.
Oh, that is amazing. Well, I saw this, and this article makes a point. They're not wrong, too, to emphasize how when it comes to Kit Kats, other countries get it better than what we have. And you've pointed this out, too. There are so many Kit Kat flavors. If you do some Googling, all these wild flavors. Because I was sitting here thinking, 6 months ago or so that Kit Kats were not doing enough as far as providing other flavors. And maybe they're not available all the time, but just bringing up some other flavors, doing some different things. Like what Oreos are doing.
Cuttlefish Kit Kat.
Yes. I want pink salmon Kit Kats.
Sure, all right.
I want great Alaskan salmon Kit Kats. I want you to try things. They're available up in the Pacific Northwest. So for the holidays here, they are bringing out, to me, what I think is the best flavor of the holiday season. I like it in all different things. We're getting a peppermint stick flavored Kit Kat bar.
Now they've done mint Kit Kat. That's available.
That's
year round. It's the green mint.
Yeah,
it's good,
and that's good. That's fine. But
now they're going to have bits of peppermint sticks.
Bits of peppermint.
I do like that.
Yeah, bits of peppermint. I mean, when you think about it, you can see sort of in the chocolate coating how it's got the bits of peppermint into the chocolate too, and then you're still getting that natural, delicious Kit Kat flavor with the wafer and the crunch and the chocolatey goodness. I mean, how could that be bad? I mean, I'm thinking about ice cream will come out with their peppermint stick. Most brands will do this. I would hope that Jenny's does a kick-ass peppermint stick for the holidays, and they stuff it filled with good toppings or just good bits and crunchy pieces of peppermint.
You know who's got a good peppermint ice cream? I think it's just seasonal. I don't know if they have it all the time.
I'll tell you, the Meyer brand has one, and it's cheap, right? It's like $2.99 for the pint, and it's really good. I think it's Blue Bunny is their brand.
Blue Bunny.
Yeah, Blue Bunny, I think, is the Meyer brand.
You know, it's a good movie?
Or Purple Cow, I'm sorry.
The Brown Bunny. That's a good, good movie. Go look that up. They do a peppermint stick, too. In the Ace. Dell's does a good peppermint ice cream.
Dell's. I don't know Dell's.
There's one in Shawnee Hills. I don't know if they have multiple locations, but if you're in the mood for a George's Pizza, stop by and get some Dell's.
What about pretzels? Have you done the peppermint bark pretzels? I know Members Mark will make those for the season.
Does everything have to involve Sam's Club for you? Seriously, it's
the only time I mentioned it all day.
Can we have... No, you brought it up for the TVs. Can we have
I did.
a day without Sam's Club being mentioned? Do you have stock in Walmart?
Yeah. No, I don't want the Walmart. I just want the Sam's Club. I blow right past Walmart.
It's all,
I just go
it's
right
all
to
owned
Sam's.
by the same thing.
I know, but we're only going to the big store.
Too hot. All right, too hot with Ted. We're never going to get past this. We're never going to get through it.
Here's the crazy thing is that I have a cut here from some audio from Rothman and Ice, and you'll never guess what they're talking about here.
Peppermint candy?
Peppermint.
No, you're close.
Sam's Club?
Sam's.
You're closer with the peppermint.
Prostitution?
Well, let's give a listen here.
Hot take. I don't even know if this is a hot take. The white chocolate Kit Kat to me is better than the original. How you like that? A little too spicy for you?
I like where you're going with this, but I will tell you that I believe that the white chocolate on anything is better as the one-off. It's better as the every now and then. I could eat the regular Kit Kat every day.
I got you.
If I eat the white chocolate Kit Kat every day, I don't think I would love it. I don't. I just, I think it has one of those things that, oh, wow, haven't had that in a while. Yeah. That would taste good. But yeah, good candy bar. It was my stepdad's, I think, favorite when I was a kid.
Oh, you can't miss with it. You can't miss with it.
Well, you're getting 4 or 5
little sticks in there.
Yeah, that's it. So you're adding the value.
It's 4. Yes.
Yeah.
I tend to agree with Rothman. If I'm going to pick one Kit Kat for the rest of my life, it's probably the original Kit Kat. However, I also agree with Matty Ice. That white chocolate is very delicious. I contend that the white chocolate Reese's peanut butter shape is also very delicious, whether it's the egg or the tree or the pumpkin.
The ghost. You ever get the ghost? At Pumpkin, for
full term Ghost Baby.
Full term baby.
No.
They're
Reese's
great.
Ghost.
I contend.
Would you stop contending?
I'm doing it.
No
on
more
purpose.
contend.
I'm doing it on purpose
I got
now.
a bone to pick with you. This is lousy. It's not neat. No contend.
Speaking of white chocolate, I contend that the Lindt Lindor white chocolate truffle is perhaps one of the best candy things in the world. Go to the Walgreens.
I contend that the Hershey's Cookies and Cream is one of the best candy bars in existence.
I contend that you're right. It's delicious. Teddy, I contend it's your turn.
Okay, well, I have one more here for you.
Come on.
Now, this is from the Kelsey Bros. They were chatting.
Kelsey Bros.
Yeah.
Oh,
was it the Heights?
The Kelsey Brothers.
Yeah. The Heights podcast. 6, 7. And I don't know if you saw that Taylor Swift, she has a new album out.
Oh, I saw it.
I don't know if you saw it.
I seen it.
I'm a geisha or whatever it's called. Geisha time? Or
Yeah. And one of the songs on there
so cool.
is named Wood.
Ah.
Are you familiar with this?
WOULD.
No. WOOD.
The real
okay.
thing.
All right.
I think it is.
Isn't it about the rumors about?
And we'll just give a listen here.
Okay. All right.
How do you feel about Wood? Let's ask this. How do you feel about Wood?
It's a great song.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
Do you feel cocky? Do you feel cocky about the song Wood?
No,
Like,
I mean, any song that she
That's not
references
just-
me.
that's
in
not just
is
any
very,
song.
It's very
This is a very specific you. Well, it's not just you though. It's an appendage. It's not just you as a.
What?
It's a very specific thing.
I think you're not understanding the song.
Jesus Christ, Travis, come on.
No way.
Redwood tree ain't hard to see. I thought redwood was a little bit, that's a generous word, I think. I think if somebody wrote a song about me, it'd be like Japanese maple sometimes can see.
It's a song really
It's good.
about his member?
I don't know.
My wife wrote a song about my member.
Don't
It's
say
called
member.
Ha ha. Hee hee. Ha ha hee hee. I contend.
I see your pee-pee.
That's the smallest pee-pee I've ever seen.
That was all about Cox. Fletcher Cox.
What would the tree or shrub like
what would mine be?
Maybe like
The equivalent?
Maybe like a hibiscus plant or what's the little Japanese tree, like a bonsai?
Bonsai?
Yeah, the one that screeches.
Yeah.
I do like the manicure. I do like the manscape.
Trim it.
It's very small. It's very short.
That's why I have to trim down there so you can actually see it. It's lost in the weeds. It's like a golf ball in the rough.
deep into the rough.
What time is it?
Second cut.
How long have we been doing this segment? All day?
I think so. I think we're done.
Yeah.
Ryan Day with his radio show today. We'll hear from the coach coming up next. He's not going to talk about wood. Yes, he will. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Traffic is moving slow and causing about a 35-minute delay on northbound 71 on the north side between I-70 and Cook Road. And we've got about a 15-minute slowdown on westbound 670 from 5th Avenue to I-70. This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. The slow-roasted Cantina chicken menu is here to stay with ingredients like purple cabbage and freshly prepared pico de gallo. Try it today at a participating U.S. Taco Bell location while supplies last. Contact store for participation, which varies. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic, sponsored by Roosters. Roosters is giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences, tickets, sideline passes, trips to a Buckeye first-round postseason game. Register at roosterswings.com.
Truck drivers, it's time to take your skills to a company that invests in your safety and comfort. Schneider's newer and well-maintained equipment keeps drivers moving and making money. Our trucks are spec'd with the latest safety and comfort features that drivers want. Plus, we offer a huge selection of driving jobs so you can find a job with the home time and schedule you've been looking for. Upgrade to a better driving job today. Search jobs near you and apply now at SchneiderJobs.com. That's SchneiderJobs.com.
With business banking, Tel Ohio Credit Union takes it personally. That's why they are the #1 SBA lender among Ohio credit unions. You are a member, not a number. That's the Tel Ohio difference. Visit telhio.org/business.
Certain restrictions apply. Tel Ohio is open to all in Central and Southwestern Ohio. Federally insured by NCUA.
The #1 problem we see at our clinic is delaying treatment. ED and low T can get worse.
Book your appointment right now. Call 614-300-7400. Prefer privacy? Book online in under 30 seconds at ColumbusMen'sClinic.com.
At our clinics, men's sexual health is the whole job. Look, I'm a normal guy too. I hate going to the doctor, but we've helped so many guys in here just like you. Even if pills have failed, our medical team is going to take the time to talk you through it. Same day in-house lab, and the treatments, well, they could change your life.
Your local medical team has your back. ED, low T, Peyronie's, size, and shape modeling. We tailor what works for you.
I'll get to the point. Can you imagine epic workouts and epic sex? Yeah, I said it.
A stronger you is closer than you think. We're available right now. Call 614-300-7400 or book in 30 seconds or less at ColumbusMen'sClinic.com. Columbus Men's Clinic. Making it happen.
Realtors usually charge you 6% to sell your house, but not my guys at Sell for 1% Realtors. They take 1%. It's in the name. And this is full service. No shortcuts, no for sale by owner crapola. They do it all. Call 614-451-6616.
Treat yourself to a new ride from Coughlin Chevrolet. Lease a new 26 Chevy Trailblazer or 25 Trax, $189 a month. New 26 Chevy Equinox, $239 a month. Or a new 26 Silverado, just $369 a month. Visit CoughlinChevrolet.com. Together, let's drive.
36-month lease with $39.99 due at signing, plus tax, title, and license. 10,000 miles per year, 25 cents per mile over. See dealer for details. Ends 10/31/25.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
One of the biggest reasons people get new windows, Wilson, is that old windows make for an uncomfortable house with crazy high roller coaster energy bills.
Leslie, people love being uncomfortable on roller coasters. The ups, the downs, the gurgling in your stomach because you had 5 corn dogs before getting on.
Did that happen to you, Wilson?
What? No.
Get the windows that can completely change the look and feel of your home at PellaColumbus.com.
It's Thursday Night Football on the Fan. Catch the Eagles and Giants live from Jersey. Fan coverage starts Thursday at 8.
Sponsored by Roosters, a fun casual joint.
Your radio home of the NFL, the Fan, Ohio sports destination. The ONN Daily Podcast. Get a recap of all the day's news from across the state.
ONN affiliate WBNS TV reports.
Haley Kirby reporting in downtown Toledo.
From the State House, Kevin Landers.
ONN Canton.
ONN affiliate WKYC TV in Cleveland explains.
In Marietta, Brett Wharf, ONN News.
Emma Henderson in Genoa.
The ONN Daily Podcast. Listen at ONNradio.com or wherever you download your favorite podcasts from the Ohio News Network.
Helping a new driver get ready for their road test? Here's a convenient new way to make the most of your 50 hours of required practice driving time. The Road Ready Ohio app, available now at no cost to new drivers and their families. Road Ready Ohio keeps track of your driving experience together, providing feedback and safe driving tips. It even generates the documentation you need for the Ohio BMV. The Road Ready Ohio app, free to download in the Apple and Google App Stores.
Picture this. You're halfway through a DIY car fix and boom, you're missing a part. It's okay because whatever it is, it's on eBay and it's guaranteed to fit every time. eBay, things people love.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Not a cloud in the sky on this Thursday, but it's still breezy and cool. Temperatures only in the low to mid 60s. Overnight, we'll see some patchy frost. Temperatures down to the mid to upper 30s by Friday morning. Plenty of sunshine and a fine finish. Temperatures right near 70 by Friday afternoon. With your 10 weather impact forecast, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Martz on The Fan.
The ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook of Common Man and Timmy. Weekdays at 3. The Fan.
A show with copious amounts of fart sounds. Emphasis on copious.
Oh no, I got a fart, but I don't know which way to lean.
This is Man and Timmy.
I want to talk to you about my friends at Tri-State Men's Health. Timmy, there's a lot of things that can ruin intimacy in a relationship.
Like us being there.
Sure, just us commenting on what you're doing. However, I contend that the number one killer of intimacy is ED, erectile dysfunction.
I got a bone to pick with ED.
Uh-huh. Well, you know what? Hopefully you get that bone.
My bone.
You get that bone back.
That's right.
I want my boner back, boner back, boner back.
Boner back. I want my boner back, boner back, boner back, boner back, boner back. I want my boner back.
You so stiff. Barbecue sauce.
Boner back.
They didn't pay for this. You pay them.
How's that, Teddy?
Schedule a consult with Tri-State Men's Health today. Your initial visit just $99. Includes a medical consult with a licensed medical provider, a T and PSA test, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. And you'll know if it works in the office because your medical specialist will say, "Dear God!" Call them today. 800-900-9654 or visit TriStateMen'sHealth.com.
By the way,
promo code I contend.
You laugh, but I laughed out loud when I heard the clip in the Amazon Prime series.
The Johnny's episode.
What do you think was the first thing out of your mouth?
I contend
that tomorrow's game.
This is the biggest game
yes.
in franchise history.
Exactly.
I contend
that. Exactly that. I want to ask you guys something because Teddy just played a clip of the Kelsey Bros. It was very funny stuff. Do you guys remember what they are getting paid to do that pod?
Lots.
Care to take a guess at that or take a stab at that?
20 mil each.
They are making north of $33 million each per year.
God bless.
They signed on to a $100 million plus deal for 3 years. I think that was Amazon that signed them. Yeah, Amazon's Wondery is the one that signed them. That's more than Travis makes in the NFL. I don't think he's ever made that yearly salary. Certainly Jason hasn't made that, playing the center position. Good for them.
No, I mean, he may have made that his entire career.
Oh, Jason made more than that his entire career. But either way, it's unbelievable that they're raking that in.
All right, Ryan Day with his radio show today. Here is a clip of him talking about Julian Sayin and how he's getting more comfortable throwing the football down the field.
Well, I think the step he took forward in this game was probably just the amount of the downfield throws and the accuracy he made on those throws, which was great. And it starts with his footwork and his preparation and recognizing what the coverage is, and then during the week, getting those throws down the field and feeling the confidence and layering the ball or where the timing is and all the footwork, and there's a lot that goes with it. A big part of that is the protection, though. And when you can stand in there and throw the ball in a good pocket, that all goes into play. So everybody's involved with it.
He had a Timmy spit swallow.
He had a little gulp there.
Mm-hmm. I contend that's a pretty big spit swallow. Here is Ryan Day talking about Brett Bielema and the Illini.
Yeah, he's a very good coach, and obviously has a great history of winning games and in this conference. And we know going on the road, first off, in this conference is difficult to win, but then with an experienced quarterback, we know that's going to be a huge challenge. He does a great job, but on defense, yeah, they change up the looks. When Coach Walters left and went to Purdue, they made the change there, and then Coach Henry's done a really good job of finding what his guys can do well. They really challenge them in terms of having multiple looks and multiple coverages and try to change the disguise, and it's very intricate defense. And their players are smart, disciplined, and can execute it well.
Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not too nervous about this game. And if you asked me that before the season, I really would have been, but the way that they performed against Minnesota, I guess, go back to the early part of the week where Ryan Day has sort of gotten his messaging in line for this part of the season with his team, ignoring the noise, ignoring the praise, stay focused, throw out that Indiana-Illinois score. That one does not matter much. I feel pretty good about what this team is going to go in there and do.
I think they're going to win I think it will be a competitive football game. I think it'll be a 4-quarter football game. And yeah, I agree. You block out all the noise. You go out there and do your job. However, this weekend they're going up against a team that I think is very talented. And that Indiana game does not tell the story. They're at home. They're ready to go. I know Ohio State gets this every time they go on the road. It's everybody's biggest game of the season. But at some point, I mean, that's fatiguing. Right?
Yeah.
Because every crowd you go into, every situation is their Super Bowl. It's their biggest game of the season. I'm not saying they're going to lose the game. I am convinced, though, it's going to be a 4-quarter football game.
I do what you say about the environment, though. I can see it to where you come to a place like Ohio State.
Or you contend.
I contend.
Thank you.
When you come to a place like Ohio State and you talk about that added advantage for all the home teams that have Ohio State coming in, I can sort of trick my mind around to where that even feeds into me. Sure, there's going to be a noise factor that the offense is going to have to rise above, but you're going to go through that in practice. This is nothing that any team in the country doesn't go over with their silent count,
in the morning, right?
with their cadence.
The big nooner.
It's 11 a.m. game.
11 a.m. local time.
If they're a good crowd, if they're good, clean Illini, they'll be ready. They'll be ready to go. But I would get fired up. If I'm an Ohio State player, I want the environments that I go into to be like a fever pitch. The home games, we expect them to be like that for our side. But when we go into a visiting stadium, those people are pumped up. They are coming out to see the Buckeyes and their team. They're hoping for some massive upset. And that gets you going to go in there and take a huge road victory and rip their hearts right out in front of them.
There was a nice conversation on the Ryan Day show today about the use of technology and tablets on the sideline.
Tablets.
And what that does in terms of
quick reaction,
in-game adjustments, things like that. Let's take a listen.
Yeah, but each play, you get the coach's copy of the sideline, the end zone, and then also the TV copy, and so pretty much in real time, you get a chance to see what happened on the last play because before we had that, we would have to trust the eyes of the guys upstairs, and now we're actually able to see it and then show the players. That's probably the biggest thing. Did you see this look? Because sometimes for players, they think they saw something, and then you actually get the chance to show it to them. And I tell the story about we were playing the national championship game, and Notre Dame went, I think, 15 or 16 plays right down the field, and we were getting knocked off the ball. And I said to Jack Sawyers, who came off the field, I said, "Jack, you guys are getting your ass kicked." And he comes over, he goes, "No, we're not." He says, "The inside guys are." I said, "No, all of you guys are getting your ass kicked." So he says to me, he says, "No, that's not true." I said, go over on the iPad, and then you come over to me and you tell me if you're getting your ass kicked. And so he comes over a little bit. He goes, "Yeah, Coach, we're getting our ass kicked." And that was the end of that. So it's good for the iPad's good in that realm because we're able to identify the things that are going on and then get them fixed.
You could charge me thousands of dollars to sit in a room and just listen to stories like that all day.
It's great.
And I would happily do it.
That's 4 asses from Ryan.
4 big asses.
That's 4 asses. And then I'm sure Sawyer was like, "Oh, F, man. Oh, S. Oh, MF, man. Oh, you're right, Coach. S. That's on me. I'm an MF.
Man, I'll tell you what. You're Jack Sawyer. Uncanny.
Just
uncanny.
Spitting image.
I bet
right?
if you went to Pittsburgh right now, who's that over there?
Who's
Jackie?
that? I can't see too good. Is that Jack Sawyer?
Is that Jack Sawyer over there?
Mr. Jack Sawyer.
Who's over there? Baseball today. Yankees are dead. Dead.
Did you see, was it Vlad? I think it was Vlad was on the post-game show on TV, and Big Papi was there, and they were doing...
2 big asses right there.
2 big aces. He was doing, "The Yankees lose." Papi was dying. He was rolling. That was great.
I thought the Tigers were dead yesterday, too. They go down 3-0 in an elimination game. They score 9 unanswered runs. They live for a game 5 tomorrow. I love do or die baseball games. Phillies survived last night. Game 4 tonight, starting in about half an hour. And the Brew try and close out the Cubs again tonight.
Did you see Schwarber's home run?
Oh, he almost hit it out of the whole stadium.
Into right field.
He almost hit it out of the whole damn stadium.
Oh, my God.
And that is not a small ballpark, Dodger Stadium.
Did they wind up putting a measuring tape on that?
9 million feet. Hit the moon.
530 feet? Like, what was that?
Oh,
that was... And you love good contact when the broadcaster right away just as, oh, God. You know,
dear God.
Dear God. Is there a better sound?
Doggies.
Yeah, than just crack of the wooden bat when it's hit that way by a guy like that. There's probably not a better sound.
Probably think of a few sounds.
Joe Theismann's leg breaking.
Me on the radio saying, I contend. That's a good sound.
No more contend.
No more contend.
That's enough contend from you today, sir.
I hate everything about the South. Hate it.
But I contend.
It's the worst. Hate it. People always say, why do you hate the South so much? Well, there's a lot of reasons why. I'm going to read you a story. I got a story here about just one of the many reasons why I hate the South. Coming up in 2 minutes. And I got a pee-pee. Mikey, go pee-pee.
You can't make it in time.
I can do 2 minutes.
You can't pull your pants all the way down.
Yes, I can.
And make it back here.
Yes, I can.
Do it that way. You're going to have to do a flash version.
No. It takes longer to try and navigate it out of the flap.
You're going to have to go quick. You're just going to have to zip back up. You can't pull your pants down for this one.
You can't go quick. Then you get like something about Mary. It gets stuck right in the zipper.
Don't you hate it? Like as we're getting old, you go, you finish, and then it just keeps dripping out the whole way back. It's like 2 or 3 drops, but they're big droplets.
Chubby drops.
Chubby time.
Stupid. This show. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
Slower traffic is causing a 10-minute delay on eastbound 270 on that north outer belt from 161 to 71. And you're looking at a 5-minute holdup on eastbound 670 from Neal Avenue to International Gateway. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority. Want a man cave, playroom, or guest space in your basement? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the basement finishing experts. Book your free inspection today at ohiobasementauthority.com. Licensed in all states where work is performed. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic, sponsored by Roosters. Roosters is giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences, tickets, sideline passes, trips to a Buckeye first-round postseason game. Register at roosterswings.com.
Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
Hi, this is Max with Buckeye Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Winter will be here before you know it, and that means it's time to get your heating and plumbing systems maintained. Our True Comfort membership is designed to keep things in tip-top shape. Thank you for letting us keep your home comfortable and plumbing worry-free. And when you need us,
call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
More and more these days, people who are in pain are trying to take control of their health. They want to look beyond the traditional medicine of going to just a normal doctor. Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter. People just like you and me are finding lasting relief without steroids, medication, surgery, right here in Columbus, Ohio at QC Kinetics. You'll be treated by the highly regarded orthopedic surgeon, Dr. Ray Tesner, founder of Grant Sports Medicine. Here's how it works. Your blood contains many tiny but mighty healing tools. At QC Kinetics, Dr. Tesner and his team will get to the root of where your pain stems from, right down to the cells that are involved. By putting these natural elements to work, your body, it can revitalize your joints, literally using your own body's biologics to heal you. It's a simple injection, not a hospital stay, no drugs. It's fast, all natural, and there's no downtime. So if it's knees, backs, hips, whatever it may be, give QC Kinetics a call for your free consultation. 380-208-4544, 380-208-4544, or qckinetics.com/Columbus.
And Timmy is sponsored by Hinderer Motorsports. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
The #1 pizza expert and the #4 college basketball expert at the radio station.
Just from looking at your clothes and weight, I can tell you all watch a lot of free network television.
This is Man and Timmy.
Let me ask you a question. By the way, this dumb show brought to you by the Hinderer Motor Company.
Our guys.
When you're in the commode over here and somebody knocks on the door.
What do you call it a commode for?
The bathroom. When you're in the bathroom, the restroom, the powder room, the washroom.
No. What's another term? The powder room is like the half bath on a main floor of the house, right? That's the powder room off to the side there.
My father always called it the bacows.
What's that?
I'm
Is
going
that
to the bacows.
What's that term?
I'm sure it's some sort of slang. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't get
anyway.
it. The loo.
Thank you, Teddy. Water closet. When somebody knocks on the door,
Crapper.
What is your response? Is it just is it in here? Is it just a sec? Like, what do you say when someone knocks on the door here in the office? Because I've changed what I say. Now, I've changed it up.
I think I do say, someone's in here.
So you say that?
I say someone's in here.
Okay.
I hate the occupied. I don't know what. It's pretentious. I hate that. Anyone says occupied, just say, just grunt.
Just make a noise.
Yeah, just make a noise.
Right?
Don't say that.
I've changed what I say now.
Yeah?
And it's made for good conversation. Somebody knocks. I say, come in. I'm ready.
So what's the conversation?
Sometimes laughter, sometimes confusion. Sometimes people reach for the door handle.
And then they
I can actually hear it.
So, like, what are you thinking if you're that person outside and the person says, come in?
Come in.
And then do you just drop your guard?
I've been waiting.
Do you just not think about it anymore? Like, what is this person in the restroom?
He's inviting me in. So.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Are you going in for manly love? Like, what?
I took a look at Baines in the shower. He looks like all of Australia. He is really put together.
What are we doing? Like Cam Neely, 2:15 in the morning? Oh, yay. Oh.
What do you think, Schlegel?
I like watching dudes.
Come in.
I saw a tweet here. Cardale Jones actually responded to it. So you tell me. I contend this is not the way to go about your business. I'll start with the thing he tweeted. So Tua Tagovailoa, obviously he's having his struggles with the Miami Dolphins. Talk about his coach, too. You seen that guy recently? He doesn't know where the sun is right now.
He's out of his mind.
He had a clip. It was like 20 seconds long. It was
Did you put it in the system?
I don't know. Teddy's not going to be able to get it now. It's Mike McDaniel, though, and he's just like talking about the meeting that he had to have with the owner. And it's just,
he's just a stammering idiot.
Not good. But so here's what Tua said. Whether I throw 5 picks or 5 touchdowns, I get to come home to my kids who are happy to see me every time. Says no matter if the Dolphins win or lose games, he gets to go home and see his kids.
All of that's true.
That everyone who is out there in the workforce, I think, is looking forward, whether they have a good day or whether they have a bad day, to see their kids. But I also...
That's what losers say?
It seems to suggest that it doesn't matter to you if you are bad and if you are having a bad time at work. There should still be this driving force to strive for perfection, to try to do a good job for everybody that's there. Cardale actually said, yeah, but you're also getting someone fired who may not be making $50 million a year. And that's a good point, too. Like, yeah, we're all trying to go home and see our families. Let's not throw the 5 interceptions. Let's go with the 5 touchdowns.
Just remember, it's not a lie if you believe it.
They convince themselves that. Doesn't matter what I do. My family loves me either way. That's true. But you know what? They love a winner more.
I hope they love you either way. But why do we need to, say it that way? Like, sure, they're going to love you.
I come home successful with a big bag of cash. My daughter looks at me and says, "Yay, Daddy!"
Well, Tyreek's family is not excited to see him.
No, he's just punching pregnant stomachs. All right, here's why I hate the South. There's many reasons why, but I'm just going to read the story to you, and I'm going to reserve comment. Witnesses say a bizarre and scary crime unfolded Monday at a North Charlotte Family Dollar. It all started with a woman demanding the shirt another woman was wearing. It ended with her threatening people with a gun. It happened Monday at the North Graham Street location of Family Dollar near Camp North End. A family member of a person inside the store says the incident started when a woman complimented another woman on her NASCAR shirt and then demanded it of her. Quote, she asked her to give her the shirt that she wanted.
Right off her back.
The shirt. So the lady, of course, told her no, she wasn't going to give her the shirt, said a woman witness. That led to a fight between the two women. Witnesses said the woman who demanded the shirt at one point was throwing water bottles out of the cooler. But things got even more disturbing when she briefly left, came back inside. She came back with a gun.
Oh, no.
And was waving it at everybody going to the store. Employees got most of the customers to the back of the store and called the police, but a teenager wasn't able to make it back in time. That's when witnesses say the woman threatened her. When the lady saw her, she pointed the gun at her head, and the little girl just laid there in like a fetal position.
My goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Did we get any more details about what the T-shirt was?
No, we didn't.
Was it like a Dale Earnhardt?
That's
number
the thing.
3? Like something cool, like with his face on it, and then the car in the background?
Was this T-shirt?
Like a good wrench? Like what was it?
I tell you, and it started out so instantly. I love that shirt.
It's a great.
You know what?
I like that jacket.
Give it to me. Oh yeah, give it to you. No, seriously, give it to me. Take it off right now and give it to me. Would you do it?
I'm not going to start any trouble.
You would just take off your shirt. She's wearing a T-shirt. It's not a jacket.
I think
she's got nothing on underneath.
If I realized somebody was insane, I'd probably do it.
You would just take off your shirt.
I'd probably do it.
I don't think you would.
If I thought that the person was insane.
Get out of here. I'm not going to show you my gun.
Yeah. You said it was your finger.
Teddy, somebody comes up to you in the store, says, hey, that blue jacket shirt you're wearing, I love that. I've been looking for that. I love it. Take it off.
Oh, thanks.
Not unless they started, like, if they pulled a gun on me.
I'm going to beat you up now. Take it off, or I'm going to beat you up right in the middle of the York Steakhouse.
No, because I would probably not believe them. And then I'd go back
for the York Steakhouse.
I'd go back to enjoying my steak. Chewing on my steak.
Mm-hmm. You'd be chewing for a while.
But, yeah, I would not do it unless there was like a gun involved or a knife or something like that, a weapon.
Okay. Well, she had a gun.
Well, then I would say, all right.
She went to the car, brought a gun.
Here you go.
That must have been one hell of a T-shirt.
Never a dull moment for the Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department.
Mm-hmm. Carl Mecklenburg is the sheriff. Former Broncos linebacker. Linebacker?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the end of that story.
Did he play with Randy Gradisher?
Our guy.
Yeah, Buckeye.
Yeah. Orange Crush?
Yeah.
Yeah. Great defense.
Steve Atwater.
Oh, he hit like a missile, didn't he? Man, mess you up.
Can't play like that now. Get fined.
What was he, number 41? He was a hit stick out there.
It's a good show, huh? People who have sent emails, they're trying to recall them. Like all the good things they've said about the show. They're like, how do I get that back?
That is really interesting.
Nice.
It's like when you send out the contract to your new PD accidentally. Like
That's
recall,
exactly right.
Recall.
I've changed my mind.
A story today about the NCAA potentially allowing ads on uniforms next season. And of course, anytime there's any sort of change like that, people lose their minds. Let me remind you all that we have ads on uniforms now. It's called the Nike swoosh. That is an ad.
Oh, no, don't try
yes,
to
it is.
Don't try to say that.
I'm going to say it because it's true.
No, that doesn't count.
What school is Michigan? What's Michigan's brand?
Jordan brand.
Oh, okay. And that brand awareness is not worth anything to them, right?
Well, no, of course
They're
it is.
just providing the uniforms out of the goodness of their own heart.
No.
No, it's an ad.
I'm not saying that, but we can't say that like the Adidas logo or the Nike logo. We're talking about like a Love's gas station, like what the
How
Oklahoma
is that
City Thunder
any more
wear. Like
egregious
that's what we're talking about.
A big Adidas patch?
It's just the brand of the clothing. There's a coolness level that comes with that.
There's not a coolness for Love's?
I mean, it's a great gas station. It's a great truck stop. Sure, Cam Neely loves to stop there, but...
The second Cam Neely reference this segment.
Yes, it was. Yep. I took the opportunity. I saw it. I seen it. I went there.
So who cares? You put a little advertising thing on there.
No, I don't care.
What's the difference?
And no one's going to be required to do this,
Maybe
I
pickles.
don't think.
Maybe you advertise pickles. Maybe a nice Vlasic.
Vlasic?
You throw a little stork on there. He's chewing on a bread and butter.
I'm doing smash burgers tonight.
Vlasic?
No.
What do you use?
I go Clausen. I go Jimmy Clausen.
Ooh. I'm too good for the Vlasic.
I go with the fresh pickles. I spring for the fresh pickles.
So you like more of a half sour, more like a cucumber.
It's a dill. I mean, I go with the dill, and I like the burger chips.
What do you like?
Fresh
Do you like the
ones.
Jimmy Clausen or you like the Vlasic?
I'm a Vlasic
Yeah,
man.
I like the Vlasic.
Yeah.
Man, couple of bums here.
I'm sorry. No, we highfalutin with the Jimmy Clausen.
Go to the refrigerator segment. Use some of that afternoon drive money that you've been storing away.
Refrigerator to get a pickle?
Yes.
No.
The Clausens are refrigerated.
I want shelf stable.
No. You want fresh. You want fresh, never frozen. Delicious pickles.
Stupid. I contend you're stupid. Back page coming up. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
We've got a couple-minute delay due to a crash that's blocking the center lane on eastbound 270 on the North Outer Belt from 315 to 23. And we've got stop-and-go traffic that's causing a 20-minute slowdown on northbound 71 on the north side between I-70 and North Broadway. This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios. Rapid Radios are instant push-to-talk walkie-talkies, offering national LTE coverage and no subscription ever. A great alternative to a mobile phone for your kids. For a limited time, go to rapidradios.com now for 60% off and free UPS shipping. Add code RADIO and get an extra 5% off. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Fan Traffic is sponsored by Victor's Home Solutions. Schedule your free 21-point roof and window inspection today at victors.com.
Would you enjoy watching a football game if the officials were paid a bonus for every flag they threw? Or a basketball game where the refs got paid for every foul they called? Okay, how about hiring a furnace and AC company that pays its technicians by the number of parts they can sell you? Hi, this is Dennis, president of Care Heating and Cooling, and today, this is how many companies operate. They call it performance pay, and it rewards technicians by paying them more for billing you more. Why is this bad? Because it abuses your trust in a technician to be treated fairly and honestly. At Care, we've been family-owned for 31 years and have always paid our technicians by the hour for repairs. We'll show you exactly what needs to be fixed and why, and give you our low upfront cost before we start. And unlike other companies, our technicians will never be rewarded for throwing more flags. Our Central Ohio-based staff is here for you 7 days a week. Care Heating and Cooling. Book an appointment online at careheatingandcooling.com or call us at 1-800-COOLING. When you need a company you can trust.
We're 1-800-GOT-JUNK. I was told you could make us feel better. You're suffering from too much junkitis. Point at something you haven't used lately. Wow, it's gone. Try it, honey. You'll feel light as a feather.
Something I haven't used?
All you have to do is point.
I feel like I'm flying.
That's the sound of optimism and energy and possibilities. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
You know me, when it comes to big moments like popping the question, I always say, I've got a guy. That guy is Bob Capace at Worthington Jewelers.
Thanks, Common Man. Right now, it's our fall bridal sale. Buy one, get one 50% off. Engagement rings, wedding bands, wedding jewelry. We've got it all.
If you want sparkle, you want quality, and you want to save big, trust me, I've got a guy.
That's me. Come see us at Worthington Jewelers.
Worthington Jewelers,
where Columbus gets engaged.
It's Sunday Night Football on the Fan. Catch the Lions and Chiefs live from Arrowhead. Fan coverage starts Sunday at 7:30.
Sponsored by Roosters, a fun casual joint.
Your radio home of the NFL, the Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Common Man here for my friends at Sell for 1% Realtors. Out of all the commercials I do, I get the most questions about Sell for 1%. That can't be real, right? It's real, and there's no catch. This is a local, family-owned, full-service home selling experience. They do photos, they do the legwork, everything you would expect from a realtor who charges you 6%. Story time with Common Man. Back when I was banging, my mom became a realtor. Then she was surprised when she had to work nights and weekends, because that's when people actually want to look for homes. She worked at one of the big brokers for like a year, sold a few houses, was a total flake, and she would tell you herself, don't hire my mom. She doesn't deserve 6%. Don't take my word for it. Throw Sell for 1% in the Google machine. 4.9 stars. The average customer saves over 10 grand. No strings and no kidding. If you're selling, give my guys a call. 614-451-6616. 614-451-6616. Or check them out at sellfor1%.com.
Your game day headquarters is here at ESPN Bet Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus. The only place to
to watch and win. Catch every play on more than 30 TVs and over 50 feet of video wall. Score tickets, signed professional and college sports memorabilia, and pen cash prizes. Join the watch parties for every home team game with a tailgate buffet and bucket specials. Plus, get official game day swag with every table reservation. Game day lives here, only at Hollywood Casino Columbus. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good.
Now at Great Lakes Hyundai, lease a new 2026 Hyundai Tucson SE for just $189 a month. You heard it, $189. Plus, get owner assurance and America's best warranty. 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage. Only at Great Lakes Hyundai, Columbus or Dublin, or glakeshyundai.com. With approved credit, $39.95 down plus taxes, fees, first month payment, 10 miles per year, ends 11/3.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Right Way Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Timmy, give me a number.
Let's go number 5.
Call number 5 right now, 614-821-9710. The Trans-Siberian Orchestra is bringing their Ghosts of Christmas Eve tour to Nationwide Arena on Tuesday, December 23rd. Winner gets a family 4-pack of tickets. Tickets are on sale now, and for a limited time, the Trans-Siberian... Shut up! The Trans-Siberian Orchestra is offering their lowest ticket price in years, $55, including fees. Available at Ticketmaster.com. So tonight we got Buckeye Show coming up at the top of the hour.
That's right.
And then after that is And then 7:30, little thing called Jackets. Jackets time, coach. And then go to bed.
I can't wait. I had to get my FanDuel account ready to go.
I don't have to do any of that.
You know about the FanDuel account?
I know about it. I don't have that, though. I'm on DirecTV. I just sit down and I enjoy it.
You want a Pepsi Pal, you're going to have to pay for it. You're still paying for it.
It's part of the sports. It's part of the tier.
Yeah, it's in the tier.
Yeah.
And there's no real difference. There was a time where I'm like, oh, YouTube TV doesn't have the deal or whatever. Well, if they had the deal, they'd charge more money. If you were able to get your Jackets, your Cavs, your Reds, Guardians is the separate thing,
I don't think
right?
it charges me more money for the local RSN.
You don't think?
No, I don't think so.
Every other TV package I've explored, it hikes.
No.
It hikes. Like if you want to make sure that you get that stuff.
I'm going to be on my
we can
couch,
find out.
Pantsless, ready for Jackets time.
Pantsless. Put some sweats on. It's cool time. It's
not in the basement. It hasn't cooled down there.
Basement should be extra cold.
No, it usually takes a little bit longer because the cold's got to seep down into the soil. Really got to get that soil cold.
What?
Yeah.
Into the soil. So help me out here. I told you I'm doing Smash Burger night tonight. It's becoming.
You're very proud of your.
It's becoming It's becoming one of my favorite meals. It is at this moment my favorite meal at home, even ahead of pizza night. And I like it because I can get out there and I can make it myself, and everybody enjoys it. So that makes me enjoy it a little bit more. One thing, I'm having trouble hammer down the side. And, sometimes the side can just be chips. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, you don't have to go all out with the side.
Yeah, it could be chips. It could be...
chips in a dip?
Chips in it. Don't really need a dip because I got the burger. I'm going to put gobs of butter and cheese on it and all that.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's just a nice... Good French onion dip.
Yeah. You would want a nice kettle chip or something like that. A Cape Cod.
Cape Cod.
I could have just a nice classic Lay's
what about
or another brand.
A little tater tot? What about that?
Tater tot's not bad. See, I contend... that if you go into the Myers, you get their brand and they do a crispy crown or a crispy round.
No, I like
that crisps up really well.
I like the Ore-Ida.
What?
The Ore-Ida.
What do you...
The tater tot.
Ore-Ida? Are you...
Ore-Ida.
Why are you saying it like that?
How do you say it? What's the name of the brand?
Is it not Ore-Ida? Like O-R-E with a dash
Ore-Ida.
And then Ida? Ore-Ida?
Ore-Ida, yeah.
You're saying Ore-Ida.
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 Flo-Rida.
It sounds like Flo-Rida. That's stupid.
I just say Ore-Ida.
No, you were saying Ore-Ida.
Ore-Ida. What's the difference?
It's like you're trying to say Orion's belt.
I don't think technically any other brand can call them tater tots. I think that is exclusive to Ore-Ida.
No,
Flo-Rida.
Who was that BYU dude I think he was dubbed the Tater Tot King of the West. You remember BYU had a hot basketball team this past year, right? I don't know if they wound up going to the Elite Eight. They made a run to the second weekend.
Is he the Sausage King of Chicago?
Yes. He's like the Sausage Orida King. I think his grandfather is Orida.
Richie Saunders.
Yeah, he's swimming in tot money.
Yeah, his great-grandfather was the co-founder
of Orida.
Orida, yeah.
Is he Jimmy Orida? Is that his name?
No, it's Richie Saunders.
No, the grandfather. He had to be an Orida, right?
No, his name was Neffy Grigg.
What?
F Neffy Grigg.
F Neffy. Why would I do that? I don't know him.
F Neffy. The Back Page.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
I want you to go home tonight, look at your significant other, or maybe the dog, whoever you live with, and just look at him. And the first thing you say is, F Neffy. That's all. F Neffy.
F Neffy knew what he was doing. Hell of a businessman. Him and his partner, Mike Erection. They rose to stardom.
It's not Mike, it's Hugh.
Hugh G. Good old Hugh G. Did you see this story about Dan Orlovsky? He says that the NFL banned him from posting social media breakdowns. Now, I don't mind that the NFL is banning Dan Orlovsky from doing anything.
I hate him. I don't care.
Because I don't enjoy him. I find him pretentious. But he does have some football acumen. He does some good stuff. People enjoy watching him and listening to him. Why would they do this to him? He works for ESPN. Just being logical.
Maybe they've gotten to know him.
But he works.
They, too, find him annoying.
But he works for ESPN, and he's doing breakdowns of their product. What is the... He works for a network that pays billions
he's using
to have
his
the NFL.
Personal social media account, not ESPN.
Seems like a strange one.
There's your answer.
But his personal account is feeding the beast for his work.
Well, that's a technicality.
You're a little far away from that microphone, weren't you?
I'm going to go home and have some Oritas. Orida. I've been told that Orida is a combination of Oregon and Idaho, and that's how they arrived at that name because the potatoes come from that region.
That's like the water merger in Seinfeld.
Moreland Springs?
Moreland Springs. Delicious.
All right, Buckeye Show's next. Jackets time at 7:30. We're back tomorrow for a big football Friday. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza, home of the Grandview Browns backers.
You're going to run into some slowdown due to a disabled vehicle that's blocking the two center lanes on northbound 270 on the North Outer Belt at 161. And we've got a 20-minute holdup on westbound 670 from 5th Avenue to I-70. This report is sponsored by Ohio Laborers and Ohio Lesset. The Ohio Laborers Union. They're more than just hard hats and tools. They're the backbone of Ohio's infrastructure, constructing vital projects that shape your communities. Their skilled laborers pave the way for smoother commutes, ensuring safe and efficient travel on Ohio roads and highways. Build Ohio right. Build it Union.